Giveaway, you say? Oh, yeah. Figure Fight Club is the official giveaway channel of Action Figure YouTube.
Thank you, members, for the love you bring, for every shared story and the joy you sing. To our sponsors, your support's the key. Together we build this legacy. Collectors unite in this fight we thrive. Figure Fight Club, our passions alive. Yeah. Unboxings and battles, the thrill of every find. Trading tales and treasures.
Where magic and toys collide. With every step, our hearts ignite.
Through hidden halls and secret doors, we'll find the treasure. No more fear.
Pirates hoist the flag high and bold in a world where the sky meets the gold. Each toy a clue, each mystery a game on this quest. We're never the same.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Figure Fight Club, where collectors come to play. Discussions from relevance to hot toys shaped by collecting. Where pour a drink for yourself, collect your thoughts. Join us on this journey in action-packed talks. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the fun, with the fun. Welcome with the fun, with the fun. Raise your drinks up high and let's cheers. You're among collectors and like-minded peers. From stores to conventions, we take you backstage, exploring figures from modern day to the Stone Age. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the fun, with the fun.
Welcome to Plastic Journey, folks. Hope everyone is doing well. It is Friday night. It's a weekend is here, so I know, and for some people it's payday because I got paid today too, which I'm excited for. But we have an awesome show planned tonight, so definitely tune in. Hit that like button. Thank you for watching, and to the replay squad, thank you guys as well. Talib couldn't be here tonight, at least not yet. He might show up later on, but we, since we are Figure Fight Club and we have a shit ton of co-hosts, we found a replacement. So let's welcome our hosts, Lou and Goose.
What's going on?
Yo.
Doing well. Excited. Yeah, email today. The tan colorway Diabolic Studio is almost ready to ship within the next 2 weeks, I think. So I'm excited. I'm looking
Very
forward
excited.
to that. Yeah.
How is my mic level now, guys? Is that better?
Yeah,
Can you hear
that's
me?
better. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yeah, much better.
I don't know what's going on with my PC or my laptop. It just keeps changing the sound, my voice and sound. It's weird. Anyways, let's
good.
bring out our VIP. I'm trying to figure out what button I should press. I always like pressing random buttons. So hit this one. Everyone, please welcome Kastors Korner, Khalil. Welcome, dude. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Masters.
Doing
Thank you
well,
for
man.
having me.
Hey, thank you for jumping on, dude. Yeah, definitely. And you've been in our open mic nights too, so it's always nice to have open mic nighter here.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Our interview show, so I do appreciate that. And again, this is the show where we're gonna grill the hell out of you with a bunch of questions and see which direction you go with the collection and the journey.
Yeah.
But I do want to. The first question I'm going to ask right off the bat, because I do kind of know this, that you had disappeared off of YouTube, I think, right? Or just social media in general.
Yeah,
social
everything.
media. You disappeared, but you never stopped collecting, but you just disappeared from social media.
Yeah.
And then you decided to come back. So I guess my first question to you is, what made you disappear, and then 2, what made you come back?
So I started a website in 2006. I was writing for Foosh, 2004, 2005.
Okay, that's awesome.
I know that.
Dang,
I
really?
had an inside info. So I was doing this thing called DC demanded characters because I knew what the Horsemen were sculpting. So I was doing a weekly poll to see what versions of characters that they was like a year out, kind of little focus group, and they'd have a chat thread on it. And I was doing that, and then I was getting bigger and bigger and doing more stuff. And management didn't like that, or certain management didn't like that competition. And so I went out on my own, started my own site, Kastors Korner, officially in about 2006 in February. And then I did that, and I kind of, it was a hobby. Like, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, a lot of things. But in 2018, 2019, I was like, let's make this into a business. So I formed an LLC. I paid a designer to redesign the site, paid for a server to host my podcast, because I was doing a podcast at that point too. And I was doing all this stuff. And the site was about to launch. We had the final checks in February of 2020.
Wow.
We
That's-
launched in April of 2020.
yeah.
I lost every show that year. I couldn't go to San Diego. I couldn't go to New York Comic Con. I couldn't go to Toy Fair the next year. What I thought was going to kind of launch the whole thing as a real business just went the other way.
I mean that's just shitty timing, man. That sucks.
That couldn't be worse. Yeah.
And so I kind of gained steam on Instagram by just posting pictures and stuff, and kind of was really gathering steam. And I wanted to challenge myself. So I decided to do 365 days of reviews. So I decided, I think it was November-ish, October, November. I just said, I'm going to start. Wasn't set up for it. Just started doing YouTube lives. Just started doing, I had done YouTube and
like
done reviews.
live reviews.
Live reviews.
Okay.
And just was like, I'm going to pick a different toy every day for 365 days. And
now, did you buy a new toy every day, or was it just like
it was
you already owned?
a mix of things I was already buying.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple periods of time during that year where I had to go out and buy stuff because I knew I had it planned out. Diamond Select, when they were up and running, saved me by sending me like 2 weeks worth of product to cover.
That's cool.
So like I had like my little pockets. I did 365 days. I think I ended up doing 370.
Wow.
Or close to that. And then I think I went like almost maybe about a month after my official 365, I think, was I had bought 3 HasLab Sentinels. And so that was my plan for like to end it like with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I did, and then I went a couple weeks after that, and I had a couple in the bank that I hadn't put up, so I eventually put them all up. And then I just kind of burned out, because even though I was doing social media, even though I was doing a YouTube channel, I wasn't seeing like substantial growth, what I would consider enough to kind of either monetize or do something serious. So I was just like, you know what? I'm sick of the grind. I've been doing this for almost 20 years. At that point, I think it was like 18 years.
Okay.
And I was just like, I need a break. And I mean, I was going off. I was getting influenced by people, and I was just getting too serious and too pissy about everything. And I just didn't like who I was becoming. And so one day I decided I'm just not going to post. And then 1 turned into 2, and then 2 turned into 3. And I'd still take pictures in stores, but I just send them to my friends in the area. Like, oh, look what I found, or, oh, look at this cool shot on my desk, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how it went for a couple years, 2-3 years. And then I don't want to start drama, but let's just say I was watching other live streams, not you guys yet. I wasn't watching you guys yet.
Not us yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We're also not a drama channel. So that
Yeah.
Well, and so I'm going to leave names, and certain names I will throw out because I don't care, and it's not really current.
Just try to not mention names. That's the
Yeah, let's just be general.
Well, yeah, it's fresh stuff. The old stuff that's 20 years old, that's not a problem.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. No, but I was watching channels, and I just was not happy with the current state of how things were going in the community.
Okay.
I just wasn't. And I had the opportunity to kind of like help certain people in the community.
Jimmy, what's up, man?
Yeah, you can Instagram me. I'll tell you everything. No, I had the opportunity where like I have friends in the industry. They're still telling me things that's coming. I get to know things. I still kept a foot in.
Yeah.
And so I was watching. That's too bad.
Right.
I was still watching the shows, and I was texting certain creators, going, "Hey, pick up the phone. I'll be like your source during a live stream. Like, hey, I got an insider. He's saying this is coming out, or this is." And I thought it would be fun, kind of, to do that, and the people just weren't receptive. And I also said, like, you're getting stuff wrong. Like, just knowing, hey, K-Town.
Yeah.
Just knowing things. Like I heard somebody talking about a certain line, and they were really confused why the company was going that way. And I'm like, actually, this is why, and there's history for it, and there's precedent for it, and this is a good thing. And I just wasn't being listened to, heard, respected, kind of treated like I was like just a fanboy. And I was like, all right, let me show you guys what I can do. And so I jumped back in around Toy Fair. A friend of mine was at Toy Fair. He was sending me pictures on the show floor, and I was like, oh, this is perfect, because I could just send the pictures like I'm there. It'll get me some views, it'll get some attention. And I started learning about editing. I started learning about how to create an Instagram video more effectively, cutting it down from 3 minutes to 30 seconds, editing pictures and adding captions, and just kind of learning all that stuff. Oh, don't worry, I'll get you Shogun on Sunday. Don't worry, I'm coming. Whoever you want to win, I'm going to vote against strongly. And I'll pay people in the chat. I'll give toys away just to get them to vote against you.
Oh, shit.
I'll be there. Yep, here I come.
Yeah, I'll be tuning in for that.
Bribery works well.
I got a Serpentor back here that didn't get given away because I didn't hit my number. So maybe that'll be on. Anyway, I jumped back in. And then I found your guys' channel, and you guys were my first show to come on an open mic. And I had no idea what I was in for. And I realized when Abby said to me, oh, you haven't been collecting, or you're new. And I'm like, no, buddy, like I've been here for 20 years.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, and it wasn't a knock on you. It was like I have been absent. Like, why would you know who I am? Like,
I mean, honestly though, in all reality, when I didn't really watch, I knew Rocker the Great because I would watch some of his Dio videos and stuff like that, and then Wade, I would watch some of his videos, but I really didn't watch much YouTube, especially with action figures. I was just kind of collecting it and not doing stuff.
Yeah.
So again, like, don't take that the wrong way. Like I didn't know half the people until 2024.
Yeah.
When I actually got on YouTube.
And early on, when I started my site, I don't know if you guys were, you guys are around, we're all around in our 40s, I assume 40s, 50s area, right?
Yes, I'm still in my 40s.
Yes.
No, I'm still in my 40s too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I am.
I'm 51.
Okay.
Bobby.
So when I started it, there was a thing called when Mattel took over the DC license way back, and they started doing Masters of the Universe Classics. There used to be a thing on the websites called Ask Maddie. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Right? I do remember that. Yeah,
I started it.
Really?
I was the one who started that. Yeah. So I got in touch with Scott when he took over and wanted to do interviews with him. And he goes, "Oh, that's a good idea." And then other sites jumped on, I think, after the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And so it became Ask Maddie, but it was me just interviewing the new brand manager about things.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like, I mean, that's how far I go back of like when that started and started that. And then Hasbro followed suit. They saw value in it. So then we started doing the Hasbro Q&As monthly. So there was, you know, it goes back pretty far.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But, and at that time, like if we were in a toy room, if we were at a toy panel, it's like me, Foosh, Shardamus, Toy Shiz wasn't around back then. Trying to think who else was around. Raving Toy Maniac, Action Figure Insider. It was like there was like 6 of us that were like consistently putting stuff out. And then it kind of just shifted. And you know, that's what happens.
Yeah. I mean that's interesting. So you've known Shardamus for a very long time then.
I don't know if he knows me. I know him. We've always kind of like, you know, big time walking through with the camera, same place, same time. And I'm like, buddy, like I know I don't have your numbers, but like I got in here just like you did. And I'm gonna take my shots and then I'll move out of your way, kind of thing. Like, you know, I put in just as much work as you do. PR firms, you know, value my voice as much as they do yours. So, you know, I'm gonna be here. So
I mean, I like Shardamus. I think he's a very nice person.
I'm sure he is. I don't know him personally, so I can't say anything, you know, personally about him. I just know, like, professionally, like, we were all fighting at that point. There wasn't instant
fighting.
There's like competition, right? That's what you mean, the competition.
Well, we were fighting to get the competition. We were fighting to get the views. We were fighting to get the pictures up quicker. When I started this, I would have to take. I don't have my camera out. I had a Canon XTI Rebel, and I would have to take the shots, run back to the hotel room, or take the train back to Connecticut, upload the photos, edit all the photos, load them into a gallery, post the gallery on my website, and hope somebody was on the website. There was no Facebook. There was no Instagram. There was no way to get the shots up quick. So we were all fighting each other, jockeying to get the stuff done and out the door as fast as we could. So
yeah, I mean, you're right. There wasn't no Facebook or Instagram. I mean, that is actually interesting. I guess now you're back. Compared to today, how would today's technology changed from what you're used to? Now it's like on the click of the phone, right? It's just like upload.
Yeah.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, I feel like I've been a little slow the last 2 weeks because work has been having me do social media stuff, so I burnt out a little bit last week or two. But what I have been saying is, like, I feel like the technology finally caught up to my brain.
Yeah.
Like my creativity, as quick as I can get the thoughts up, I can get them out.
True.
Or produce something really quick. I don't have to upload it to a computer. I don't have to upload it to a server. I don't have to publish it here. I don't have to push it out. I can edit one video and push it out 3 ways at the click of a button. And I can turn around a video in 30 seconds, you know, and maybe another 90 seconds to get it edited and up and out the door. So like it feels great. Because I think that was what was stifling a lot of my creativity, was the time it took to get things done.
Oh man, editing was, I had never edited a video, like, you know, like a long form video. I should say long form, right? So I had never edited a long form video before until I was kind of forced to. I had done a pre-recorded show, like this is before I went live with Figure Fight Club on episode 1. The night I was supposed to fly out to California because my mom was having surgery. So I went through California to make sure she gets back home safe. So I flew out, but the night before I did a pre-record with Robo, and it was supposed to be an hour. And I was like, okay, well, we could just do a quick recording for an hour. That'll be easy. Then I found out he was a wrestling fan during that recording, and then we literally, I shit you not, we went for 6 hours. It was like 3 a.m, and I was like, dude, I gotta go, man. Like, I gotta edit this thing. I didn't sleep that night because my flight was at, I had to be at the airport by 7:30. So I had to take a 6-hour video and cut it down to, like, literally, like, 2 hours. I think I made it like 2.5 hours, and I was like, "This is it. Okay, this
Yeah.
is as much as I can do." But in this 3 hours, I had to learn how to do everything, learn how to upload a Premiere on StreamYard. Dude, it was a nightmare. Now
Yeah.
I'm much better at it because I've learned. Right, you went through that pain to learn it. Now, like, but it just I wish I had more time to learn it versus doing it everything like at 3 a.m.
I
The ultimate crash course.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but like on the other side, like you got it up, you got it out, and it started your journey. Like I'm not gonna co-opt your title, but like it started your journey on it, right? When I started doing lives, I was encouraging a friend of mine to go live, and it was really interesting because it was like he was waiting for the right time and the right place and the right conditions. And I just said, I'm just going to go live on Saturday night. And so I did. And me and my friend just popped on a different friend of mine, my friend Jesse, who I used to do a lot of stuff with. And we're like, oh, maybe we should have had an intro. And so like the second week was we put up an intro card and then we're just sitting there backstage and we're talking. It was like, oh, maybe we should add some music. And then the third week, I'm like, okay, let's add some music. And then I was like, oh, but like we're still on screen. I got to figure out how to take us out of the small box. And so like every week, I think last week with Gaines was the first week that it went smooth.
Yeah.
And I'm like 6 weeks in, maybe 8 weeks into it. And so like it took me that. But the same thing with my like 365 was lighting was bad. I was on the big desk that's behind me. You could barely see anything. I didn't have good thumbnails. Like if you look at my first versus my last, night and day.
Well, that's the thing. You're learning
Always
as you're going,
is.
right? So that's always the benefit, right? You learn as you go.
Hey, Gaines.
Speaking of,
What's up?
Yeah.
what's up, Gaines? How you doing, brother?
It's almost like Joe
An
Henry.
inspiration
his name
to get
and
back
he
into
appears.
things. Gaines has been a great person welcoming me back into the fold. So it's been great getting to know him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Speaking of Gaines and things that Gaines likes, wasn't there a super chat from Johnny Cock?
There was a super chat, yes. We haven't forgotten about it, but I guess Lou's favorite super chat can play now. We'll bring that up right now. Since Goose, you brought it up, would you like to read it?
Love the vibes of FFC. Real. Not afraid to be rough around the edges. Not pretending to be super positive or a hater circle jerk. In Abi we trust.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. I didn't even stutter, yo.
Look. Very good.
Thank you, Johnny Cock, for the $5 Canadian super chat. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you much.
Lou,
Yes,
go
yes.
ahead, hit that button, the one that
Yeah.
you get stuck on, always,
Alright.
forever.
Look at that. A tasty, tasty super chat. Thank you so much for the love.
We can't forget Jenna every
I'm
now and then.
impressed.
Yes!
I'm impressed.
That
Thank
umbrella.
you.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Cool Ray, thank you very much for a $5 super chat. What's up, fellas? How you
What's
doing,
up, Cool Ray?
What's going on?
Coming out, brother.
So, just a reminder, we are doing a giveaway. I forgot to say this at the beginning. We are doing a giveaway from, on behalf of Articulate Empire, who donated giveaways for this show. So, we're going to be doing that later on today. You got to be present. You got to be a subscriber as well to win. And then, members only, we're doing another giveaway there. So,
Oh,
stay
snap.
tuned for that.
Two giveaways.
Cool Ray, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Lou, hit whatever button you like.
Oh, look at how his mood changed.
Oh, man.
All right, let's see. We'll make it real quick. Promise. There we go.
Looky there. We got a bunch of puddings in our super chat.
I'm full of surprises.
I know.
So was
up,
Harley
Jim?
Quinn.
Two
That was
for
off.
two. 2 for 2. All right, let's take it back to Khalil though. So we talked about you going in and out of social media. Now the toy conventions, right? Let's kind of touch up on that. So in the past, you used to go to a lot of toy conventions, right? And you didn't go to a lot of toy conventions in the past.
No.
No, so is that something new? Because you were at a convention like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
about 3 or 4, so Shop the Curiosity has been around for like 5 years. I think this is my 4th year going. I didn't go year 1. Toy and comic conventions for me have been, hey Gibbs, actually just a quick thing. Gibbs, I might hit you up if I get the parts to make it custom. I might need something, so I might hit you up later.
King of soft goods. King
Yeah,
of soft
no,
goods.
that's why I have an idea, but I want to get the parts before I even ask for it. But I'll talk to you. What was I saying? So the problem was I've been collecting for a very long time. Comics, and for a long time there weren't toy shows. Like you went to a comic show and you hoped that there were toys there.
Yeah.
When I was doing stuff, it's toy shows specifically have been more of a recent thing that I found. And so there was a period of time where I think that toy shows or comic shows for me, I had priced out of the market where if I wanted to go to a comic book show, I didn't need stuff out of the dollar bin. I needed stuff off the wall. And I kind of was like, I'm not going to invest that much. And then I got into toys a little heavier, not heavier, but like I've more of a focus. And same thing happened. I started thinking, well, if I'm going to go to these shows, and the shows that I was going to or saw around here, they had all stuff that was in Target or Walmart or at comic stuff. I wasn't going to overpay.
I agree with that 100%. Like,
and so
if you're going to a toy show, you get stuff that you can't find at a Target or Walmart.
Right. Yeah. And so there wasn't stuff for me there. And so I didn't. And then I found Shop the Curiosity, which was a purely retro show. And I was like, oh, this is stuff I can only get on eBay. And all these people are here. I could go with a list and just start working on stuff. So I did that. I mean, I went to San Diego. I went to New York Comic Con. But I went there as a professional. I went there as a press. Yeah. So I barely had time to do any toy stuff there. I couldn't stand in line for exclusives. I used to have to get an extra press pass for somebody else, and they would be the person that would go stand in line while I did all the interviews and stuff. So I didn't do a lot of toy shows before last year. Honestly, Shop the Curiosity is probably one of the only toy shows I do because there's not that much available here in Connecticut for that kind of stuff. And I don't have the ability to kind of travel much outside tri-state area. So yeah.
All right, that makes sense. So, I mean, let's talk about San Diego. So when were we going to New York and San Diego?
So my first year in San Diego was 2008. My last year in San Diego was 2019. And so I went every year. New York Comic Con about the same period of time. So yeah, and I did Toy Fair 2007. I started at Toy Fair and went to 2020. 2020 was in February. So we were all there. People were wearing masks. A friend of mine was sick in the hotel room.
Oh snap!
We had no idea that COVID was coming. And so we're just all in a hotel room, like no biggie. Like we'll be fine. Here's some vitamin C, and I've got some Dayquil in my bag. Here, just take this, and we'll go to the appointments. You stay here and sleep it off.
Yeah, dude, I still remember COVID hitting, and then everything kind of going like crazy.
Yeah,
I would go to like Target every day to go find hand sanitizer and fucking Lysol.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, toy hunting
and toilet paper.
Yeah,
toy hunting prepared me because that was when Pop Finder and Brickseek still worked.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was getting the SKUs and the DCPIs for toilet paper and hand sanitizer and Lysol wipes and Tylenol. And I would just at 4 a.m. just check who's got it, and I'm out the door in line. I filled up an SUV worth of stuff because my mom is disabled, so we need certain things in the house. It's not just one person that she was with us, so I needed stuff for Tylenol for her. I needed Lysol wipes for her. I needed all that stuff. So I was on top of it. I had an SUV full of stuff. At a certain point, I brought it in the house, and my mother was just like, "You got to stop." I was hunting toilet paper and Tylenol like it was army builders.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, literally,
Stormtroopers.
Yeah, them all stacked up.
I had you know, like the Lysol comes in the 4-packs.
Yeah.
I had like 17 or 18 of those packs. Like
Yeah.
it was all stuffed in the laundry room.
Oh yeah,
And,
no.
I had about 27 bottles, like the large bottles of hand sanitizer. And
Yeah.
I had like some small ones where you could just refill them with the
Yeah.
large ones. And I went ham. I
Well,
had masks, I had gloves. I went crazy
Absolutely.
with it.
And I would we had a handy placard for her car. And they'd be like limit 1 Lysol bottle per person or whatever. And I'd walk in there with the handicap placard and be like, I'm shopping for my mom, she's disabled. So I need one for me, I need one for her. And I go, I had no, and they never gave me thank God they never gave me a problem with it. But
That's cool.
That's good.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean that is good though that they didn't like. I just remember it was insane. But even the toy buying that got insane during COVID for me.
Yeah. So San Diego, New York, it's a different experience. I think Abby, you and I talked about it offline. It's a different experience when you have a press pass. You are in a different section of the building than most people. And the things you get to see and do, I don't think I can ever go back as a regular attendee to one of those shows. I just don't think I could do it.
I mean,
It was too much fun. It was
Right. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
I honestly like. So New York was a little better for me because I was with like my crew. San Diego was like again I did that last year both shows last year for the first time ever. And I didn't have like I mean I guess for San Diego I overpaid like crazy. New York, I had a vendor badge for some days to go in.
Yeah.
So I was able to get in early before the show opened up, and then I was able to record, and there's like no one like just the vendors were there, and it was nice until like it opened up. But I enjoyed New York just because I was with my normal crew, but I just don't like shows like that where you can't just go to the hotel room very quickly and drop your shit off because if you're buying stuff, you're carrying it all day.
Well, and so that's the thing. When I went to shows like this, my buying day was Sunday. When I was done with my appointments, I didn't buy during the week. So like I'd go preview night through whatever, and I'd be done. Like I wouldn't do anything unless somebody handed me stuff, and I'm like, find me at the end of the day, and I'll grab my stuff and drop it off at the hotel. But it was, and I went solo most years. Like I knew people that were there, and I could see people. I hang out with people that were there from time to time. But the trips were usually solo. And so my headspace was just like, I'm here to work.
Yeah.
Do the interviews, edit the videos, edit the pictures, get them up on the website, come back, have dinner, take a shower, do it all over again. I wasn't there to have like fun. So a different mindset, right? Like different thought of going in. I treated it like a real job. And everybody's like, oh, did you go to the zoo? Did you go to the beach? Did you get, no. Like I'm here to work. Like I have the downtime is when I get to go to the parties at night and drink on the company's dimes was fun.
Right.
Always cool.
Yeah, but not, during the day, like no, like I'm working.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. I mean, another like a benefit would be for those type of shows is make friends with a vendor. Once you guys do that, you can drop yourself off at their booth. They wouldn't mind holding it.
Yeah,
and thank you, Sakesha, for handing some of my bags and my friends' bags.
Well, that was the advantage of giving somebody a press pass to be my mule.
Right.
Your back
Here you go. Like, where are you? I'm on this booth. Okay, come see me. I got an appointment. Hand him a bag and just go. Like, that was sometimes that was the most fun of it. There's some good stories around that. I could tell if you want. We can get into those. There was one one year I had one of my partners on the site, Bill. Yeah, I know. My partner's watching. She's in the other room watching SmackDown without me. I said, don't delete it. There was one year we were changing over somebody. Somebody couldn't go. And so we used the badge. We weren't supposed to, but we used the badge for somebody else. because you can't transfer badges. And so we took the badge, and he's walking down the aisle and he's playing with the lanyard. And after 2 days, I said, stop pulling on your lanyard. You're gonna lose it.
It's gonna break.
And we come out of a big sea of people, and I could hear the panic in his voice. He's just like, Khalil, stop. And I turn around. Sure enough, no badge. Gone. And we searched for an hour. And at a certain point, I looked at him. We went out. I go, once we leave the show floor, you're done. And it was Saturday. So we still had one more, or it was Friday. So we still had 2 more days.
Oh, shoot.
I paid for most of the trip for him because it was his 18th birthday. He's like a little brother to me. And I just looked at him and I go, once we leave the show floor, you're done. Like, so whatever we got to do now. And then he started getting really upset. And I just remember walking him to the corner, telling him where the train was to get back to our hotel. And I looked at him and I go, listen very carefully. I have a choice right now. I can deal with you. And he started crying. I said, but you're a big boy. You can get back to your hotel. I have to go see Sam Jackson and Channing Tatum. I got to go. And I just went to the interview. I'm like, I can't miss those interviews because you're crying on a corner. I'm like, I know where you are. I'll come back and get you. But if you can get back to the hotel, perfect.
Yeah.
But he could have gotten a replacement pass. So don't they do that like on the spot?
Yes, they do. If it's under his name.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
After that year was like person I needed to go couldn't go, and I needed to find a replacement within a month, and the press registration was closed by that point. The following year, he had his own press badge, and we didn't have the problem. But like that first year was like last minute changes just didn't work.
Toy Games has a question for you. Castor, do you have any intentions on trying to interview actors and such?
Do I have any intentions now? No. Did I do them in the past? Yes. I can run through the names. I've interviewed and talked to Andrew Garfield, Idris Elba, Nick Cage, the cast of Grimm, the cast a few years, the cast of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Who else? Burn Notice. Yeah, all those stuff. Impractical Jokers. A bunch of the videos are up on my page. I've done like anybody that went to San Diego and they would let me in a press room, I would just go. I've got pictures with so many different people in those rooms.
That's so amazing, though, dude.
Yeah,
that is fucking amazing.
I remember there was one year I was starting to catch on and I was starting to do more interviews. And it was the first year I couldn't go to the toy panels because of my interview schedules. And so I'm walking down the upper corridor where all the panel rooms are. And I see like everybody lined up for the Hasbro Marvel Legends panel. And it's like, it's Shartimus, it's the Foosh guys. It was before Robo, so it's all the Foosh guys, Matt K, VB, all of them, Samuran. They're all lined up and they go, hey, Khalil, where are you going? And they're like, the toy panel's here. And I go, yeah, but William Shatner and Avery Brooks are down the hall. I've got half an hour with them. So you all have fun with the toy stuff. I'm going to go down there. And so like it kind of switched for me there were years where I just wasn't doing toy stuff. I was actually doing more actor, TV, video, movie stuff. And those works.
Now, have you thought about kind of going back to the actor side of things, or keeping it to toys today?
I think the actor, the TV and the movies and all the celebrity stuff was a bonus to this. But I think at this point, the passions with the toys, like I love toys so much that like I can't see myself going. I mean, listen, if I had the opportunity to do it, yeah, I would do it again. But like,
yeah,
I don't see myself like $5-6 grand to go to San Diego without any kind of compensation. Like,
right.
It's just too much just for the fun of it, like to do that.
It adds up very quick.
So like, I don't think I could do it again. If the opportunity presented itself and like I had somebody paying for me or, you know, this monetized out, which I don't plan on trying to do. I'm doing this for fun now. Sure, but like, I think I got good at it. Like, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Kevin Smith was fun. You just had to know how to work your way into the conversation, and then you piss off the table. Because if you ask one good question, he will take that for the half hour that you have with the table and then not talk to anybody else.
Smart.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know. I mean, it's fun. It is absolutely fun. Do I think I've got the drive to get myself back there again? I don't think so. I think I'd rather focus on the toys at this point.
Focus on the toys.
Yeah.
So, now going back to the toys, this is a question I normally ask at the beginning of the show, even though we've been talking for 40 minutes. How long have you been collecting?
So I've watched your shows and I've watched everybody talk about it. And you usually you usually break this into two parts. You usually say, like, as an adult, when did you get back into collecting?
Yeah.
When did you become like an actual collector?
Well, I actually, in all honesty,
Did I jump ahead?
No. In all honesty, I mostly ask this question as like, hey, when did you get serious about collecting? Like in reality, I don't care when you started as a kid. We all played toys with kids, right? But some of them became serious collectors as kids, right? So
I did. And so that's why I was.
There's a story there, and I don't interrupt. I just like to listen.
No, and so I see. I watched the show. Like, I knew what was coming for that. I've been thinking for weeks.
We're gonna deviate with a more important question.
I'll say Abby. How's that?
Thank you.
Oh,
He made the right choice, Shogun. Now shut up and sit down.
he kissed the right ring, Shogun.
I will say, I think the bug got in me for collecting as a kid. Honestly, with Masters, I think I was like 4 years old, 5 years old when I first started getting to Masters, and my mom started it. To be honest with you, she said, we need to get everything that's on the back of the box. So she saw
Really?
She saw.
So your mom enabled you.
Yeah, the 6-pack, I can't remember. It was probably the 6-pack with like the Skeletor, Beastman, Tila, Evelyn, Man at Arms, and Merman, maybe.
Merman, yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Merman. Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, we need to get all of them." Right? So Lou will understand this reference. We found, I think it was Tila at the Stratford Bradleys. Okay.
Exactly.
And she goes, "Oh, we're done. We got them all." Right. And so in my head, I thought, when you see a package like this, you have to get them all.
Mm-hmm.
So then He-Man commercials come out, right? And you're like, "Oh, there's more." And she's like, "Oh, there's more? Okay, well, we got to get all," not really realizing like the process of the business, right? Like, just kind of continuing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So He-Man turns into GoBots. GoBots turn into Transformers. Transformers turn into Thundercats, Silverhawks, Bionic 6. I had Sectors. I had G.I. Joe. Like Star Wars.
Is this all at the age of 4?
No.
Yeah.
No, I wish.
Over time.
4 through 32.
So Star Wars actually, which is surprising, most people don't realize this or don't know this about me. Star Wars was never a toy thing for me. Like, I had Star Wars toys growing up, but they were slowing down with Return of the Jedi when I was getting into toys.
Yeah.
Like, I had the Millennium Falcon, and I had the Ewok Village, and I had like Luke and an Ewok, and I had like Han and stuff like this, but I didn't have like this attachment to Star Wars that everybody else does.
Yeah.
Plus, the toys were inferior because you couldn't move their elbows.
You weren't a Trekkie, were you?
Just give it time.
Give him a minute.
Give me time.
Star Trek.
We got right. We're early. So anyway, so my mom did that. She had a sister, my aunt. Growing up, I couldn't say the word. She didn't want to be called aunt. She wanted to be called Tia. We are not Spanish, by the way, at all. But she didn't like the word aunt, so she wanted something different.
Yeah.
I couldn't say Tia as a kid. I said Tida, Tida, and it stuck. So Mom and Tita would get me everything. And I mean, I go back and look at stuff and I go, we had this. I had this. Like GoBots. I had all of them, plus the command center. Voltron.
Wow.
I had all of them. And the Castle of Lions and all the Robies and all the vehicles. I was the kid that had the flag as a kid. I had the Cat's Lair. I had Eternia.
Is that the same Cat's Lair?
No,
no.
That's a big one.
You're like my cousin.
The old one's in the garage right now. I'm trying to rebuild one.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've got a shell. I got a shell of one for like $25. So now I need
$25.
Yeah, just for the shell though. Just for the shell.
Yeah, but still, that's the shell. I mean, that's.
Yeah, but the head's like $150. You know, like there's like a ladder that's like $45. Like, so like I could probably buy a one that's complete for cheaper than I'm going to do to restore this one. But like,
how many phone calls do you think you would have to make to get your hands on those for cheaper?
I
dare you to do it.
Are you hustling right now, Goose?
No,
yeah, I am.
No, it's not. You know what? It's not. It's I prioritize, and that's not on my priority right now. Like, so like when I go after something, I will say now as an adult, when I go after something, it's amazing how much I zoom in and like do it. Like within a year, I had a complete Silverhawks collection on the cheap. Within a year, I had a complete Bionic 6 collection, probably half the cost of what it would be if I went for full price. Like I'm willing to be patient on stuff and look for deals and look for lots and stuff like that.
So you're so you do a lot of research. That's
yeah. I'm on my way too much.
I am not like that at all, dude.
I am patient.
If I want something, I'll have it like in 2 days.
Right.
Done.
I
won't overpay like crazy. I'll maybe a little bit, but not like crazy. I refuse to do that.
The research that you were talking about, the zooming in that you had mentioned?
What?
You had mentioned when I zoom in, and that term like stuck out to me, and I wanted to know more about what your zooming in is.
So, okay, so give me once. I'll come right to it in one second. So, so my mom and Tita really enabled this idea of like get it all, and so, but the thing is, year over year, you get the flag, there's not room for something else in the house. So something else has to go. Like next to the flag was the Terrordrome. Well, you know, Castle Grayskull might have to go. So a lot of stuff got tossed as a kid.
Choices.
Got you.
And like they would just rotate through because they had but like in my head, I was collecting. And other parts of my family with the comic books were like, you got to bag them, you got to board them, you got to put them in boxes. I had an inventory of every comic book I had. So I had the collecting mentality, and it wasn't till I was a teenager that I like started actually. There was a collecting bug as a kid, so I would say I collected because I would collect stuff and keep it in boxes and not open it and put it away. And so like that idea of like get it all, collect it. I need to get it. I feel complete with this. Kind of like continued from like 5 to like 13. 13, I was a little more cataloging. What do you have? Making lists, stuff like that. And then as an adult, it's a little bit of curation. So when we talk
between 5 and 13, you were collecting. Then at 13, you started cataloging.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe 12. Maybe between 11 and 12. There was a computer program called Comic Base.
Okay.
And you can import it. I still have it's downstairs. But I still have my original Comic Base printout on the printer paper with the little dots that you had to pull off the sides, pull off the strips off the side because it had the rollers that would take through the printer. I still have my original inventory from my comic book collection from like 1989. So like, I was like cataloging it like 10, 11, 12, keeping track of things. I had a box for DC. Everything was in order by number, bagged, backed, boarded, kept good. My mom will yell and say I did not pick up my toys and organize my toys that way. But like, I got into that as I got a little bit older. But I think the collecting bug was instilled very young.
So I'm just like I'm trying to process. So like the reason as an adult I collect like a crazy person probably is because my parents didn't really buy me a lot of toys as a kid. Like I got like one Christmas gift, right? Like a year, like that's all I would get. But like on my birthday I would get like a toy. But like at random occasions I would get like a figure here or there, as a kid. But it wasn't a lot, right? So I'm just trying to like, and then like as an adult now, like I'm back into toys, but now I have my own money and I can spend however the fuck I want to spend it. Mine is take care of home, kids, wife first, obviously, but then I get to spend money and like that's like Winfrey. This comment made me chuckle a little bit. Is like, if Bobby wants something, he'll have 20 in 2 days. He's not lying, dude.
No, yeah,
He's not lying at all because I
Money
would have
finds a
20 in 2
way.
days. Yeah, and that's the truth behind it. But I know for me, a part of that bug for me is because of the fact that I can buy whatever I want today as an adult because I didn't get that luxury as a child.
Yeah, and so you would think that I would be the opposite and be like, oh yeah, I had it as a kid, I don't need it now. There are certain things that I feel that way about. Like a friend of mine down the street has a USS flag, and I don't need a flag. I had a flag. Do I want a flag because he has a flag? Yeah, I do. There's a competition there. But like, I'm not going to buy it because I know how special it is to him. And he invited me over when he got it. And we put it together a couple years ago.
Dude, that's awesome.
It was so much fun. And I'm just like shoving parts in and you can hear it just creaking and cracking. Not cracking, but creaking. And I go, no, you have to do, like, you have to. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not going to slot in right. And so, like, I really value that connection with him that like I wouldn't want to cheapen it by just getting a flag because he has a flag. But I want to get back to this, because Gusta asked me what zooming in means. So when I decide I want something, I think the same thing that Abby said was like, if I want something, then I'm going to start looking on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to start looking on eBay. I'm going to start tracking where the prices are for these things. I'm in a bunch of different vintage toy groups, some specialized, some general. I'll start searching those too. And then I have a friend of mine who deals Starbase 77 on eBay.
Oh yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He specializes in vintage toys. Okay. So if I need something or I need to ask him a price, like what things are going for, or I'm like, hey, I need this part, I just text him and go, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Tell me where I should look, who I should talk to, what's a fair price on this. Macari sometimes. Macari's good because people don't think to look there. And I got the Castle of Lions from Voltron, the Panache Place one.
Oh yeah.
With the box, 90% complete for under $200 plus shipping, which is insane. Like it's
yeah.
But I'm willing to wait for it. That's the difference.
You got to be patient.
Still charge the fee now to the buyer?
I don't know. I don't use it enough.
Okay, I used to use like during COVID. Like I went to Macari. Someone told me about Macari, and I got some great deals on Mezco. Like, my Mezco collection grew like 3 times because of Macari. But then I stopped using it because they were like, "Hey, the fees are shifting from the seller to the buyer." And I was like, "What the hell? Now I got to pay their fees? No, why would I do that?"
So like it really depends. So, but for example, the 2020, I decided I'm going to go after Silverhawks. And so I just watched auctions, put in things, and it's been 5 years. And I think on open mic, I said I finally got my last piece. I got the backpack for hardware. I'm not going after the Sonic suits. That's the other thing. I don't feel like I need a complete collection. I just need what I feel will make me feel complete.
Right.
So like
that makes sense.
Hardware with his backpack feels
sense,
complete for me. I don't need the Sonic suits, those extra 3 figures. And I make friends. Like there are people that just pick up lots of Silverhawks. And I made one friend with a guy and I go, I want to get all of these. Do you have them mint? He goes, yeah. I go, how fast do you need the cash for one of each? He goes, every 2 weeks, buy 2. So it's like $200 every 2 weeks. And so for about 6 months, or not 6 months, Jesus, probably about 2 months, every 2 weeks payday, I would just send him like $250, and he'd send me 2 more. Mint condition, no chips on the stuff, including the bird, good wings, like So that's zooming in for me.
Got you.
Okay. Makes sense.
I don't either, Billy. I feel your pain. I don't sell.
I don't. I used to. I don't sell anymore. I don't.
I'm about to start.
I made some sales earlier today. It was great. Thank you to the person.
I'll take that back. I do sell the stuff that doesn't fit within the stuff I have. So there are times where I get extra things. Like I had this dumb idea that I was going to army build Joe vehicles.
Oh my! Vehicles?
How many
vintage
did you get?
No, new one. Haslabs.
Oh. How many snowcats and rattlers?
How many Hesses do you have?
I bought 2 of everything with the plan of I had friends that I knew were going to sell them, so I was planning on buying them because I bought a Sentinel off a friend of mine.
Okay.
That's how I got 4 Sentinels.
So you got 4.
How many do you have today?
4.
You still have the 4.
I have 4 Haslabs. I have 2 Marvel Universe. I think I have 6 Rovers. I did not buy the 97 one. So I have probably about 20 different versions of Sentinels in my house right now.
Wow.
So I was gonna have
all displayed.
No, there's a headless giant man on top of a Sentinel with Galactus looking on with very disapproving eyes right now on my floor.
I actually do enjoy that Deadpool head back there with the Magneto helmet on it.
Yeah, that was a fun because I didn't like the stand the Magneto helmet came on. So I was gonna army build Haslab Joe vehicles because I thought that would be fun. And then I was like, I got the Cat Slayer, the Ghost, and the Dragonfly all at the same time.
That light.
That's a lot.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
To move around, I go, okay, I'm done. So I sold my Dragonfly. I sold my extra Rattler, and I'm in the process. I'm trying to sell the Hiss Tank. So if anybody needs a Hiss Tank, my friends at Red 5 are selling it for me. So hit up Red 5 in East Longmeadow, Massachusetts, and it's yours.
That's awesome.
Or talk to me and we'll drop the price a little bit to get it out the door. I'm serious.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
I price stuff to move.
So I can tell you from my experience, if you're looking for his tank, at least give him a call and find out because it's freaking awesome. I love mine.
Yeah, my Haslabs are on display. So my tank's there, my Dragonfly's there, the Rattler's in the TV room with Devastator.
Did you
my
get the
Marvel
Snowcat?
Haslab, unfortunately, or not. Snowcat's not here yet.
Right, but
How many did you get?
I got
2,
Just
1.
one.
because I was already starting to sell the other ones when the Snowcat came out.
Right.
Yeah. I got you.
What is Shogun saying? I don't have my glasses.
How much do I have to super chat for you to rip your shirt like Hulk Hogan?
We'll save that for Sunday, and we can talk. But because I'm not doing my own merch rips. Sorry, buddy.
What you gonna do when Khalil rips his shirt off and runs wild on you, brother?
That was one of the other shows I found. There's a topless toy talk too. Like on
there is.
Like, Jesus, what has changed since I've been gone? So
people have become creative.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're actually good people too, though. So
yeah, no, they seem really great. I like their content. So
hey, real quick, let me use this as a quick break because we did not get to this earlier, and just in case, I certainly hope Toy Mention Life is still here. $5 super chat from Toy Mention Life. I want to hear Jenna's again. I'm a lonely boy. Ha. So
enjoy, Jimmy.
This one's for you, and thank you very much for the super chat, brother. Which one are we gonna do? Give me a second. Did we do this?
He said Jenna.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to figure out which Jenna. Relax.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
I think that was my favorite Jenna. So
I wonder why.
there you go. I think it's the voice, along with, I mean, she looks fantastic, but I think it's just the way she says it. Very seductive. Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
So yeah, so that's I don't know. What else you guys got? What do you want to know?
Well, before I was going to ask my next question, Shane, Same Time Toys, just asked, how much is the his tank?
All right.
Uh-oh.
Javi, ask the question, and I'll look it up
I
real
will.
quick because I can't remember.
So my next question was going to be, what do you most like to collect today?
Everything and anything.
I mean, let's describe a little bit more detail, because I know you're kind of all over the place too. I already knew that. Now, with all the crazy toy lines out there, right? Not like you got the department store ones, the Walmart's, the Target ones. You got the ones that are exclusive. You got the indie ones. Let's talk about them.
Yeah. Just to go back, right now it's at $4.99, but we'll move it. So if you want it for less, talk to me, and we'll figure it out.
$4.99? You
Yeah.
said $4.99?
Not $4.99.
No, like $490. That's cheap though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's not
really
bad.
cheap.
Yeah. For the hits right now, yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Dude, I bought it like 3 years ago for $5.50, but mine also came with 6 Silver
Sucker.
Troopers.
Yeah.
So
Well, there you go.
I want to move it. So and if that's too high, we can talk. Send me a message and we'll talk to Red 5 and we'll work on it. So
Is it brand new in the box?
brand new in the box. I haven't even opened it. It's sealed. Sealed from the factory.
Mm-hmm.
It has the I'm assuming it has like the extra stuff that came with it, right?
It had the shipper box has never been opened.
Okay.
I'll trade you my sealed vamp for it.
Your what?
You said vamp.
I think you said vamp.
You say vamp? I have an extra vamp. I'll sell it to you for
shoot.
300.
No, dude, I've got one. I actually have
two of them.
Yeah.
All right. So what? Okay. So you don't want to know about the weird stuff I have, or you want me?
No, I want to know about all of it, especially the weird stuff. The weird stuff sounds kind of fun.
Okay. So I do so if we walk down the Target aisle, Transformers, yes. DC, McFarlane, yes.
I think the correct word is Gundam. Just throwing it out there. I could say that because
Talib's not here tonight.
Yes.
Well, I mean, don't forget, Abby. We have a couple Transformers here.
I have Transformers behind me. Calm down, Lou.
No, you don't. You have Gundam and
No,
GoBots.
They might be Gundam.
Don't talk about GoBots.
I love GoBots. GoBots are what my parents could afford, so I had a lot of GoBots and very few Transformers. So
Actually, yeah, me too. I'll be honest.
I have a soft spot in my heart for GoBots. Yeah.
So Transformers, McFarlane, DC's, what else is down the aisle? G.I. Joe's, Marvel, WWE. I kind of stopped doing Jurassic World, but I was doing the Jurassic Park stuff for a while.
Okay.
Jack Pacific, Mario. I don't do Sonic. What else is in the aisles? Star Wars. I kind of backed off a little bit, but I still do Star Wars here and there.
Is it 3.75 or the 6-inch?
I backed off Black Series a couple years ago. I'm still doing 3.75, but I have Black Series and vintage.
Okay.
I'm looking around my desk. What else do I got? Legends, that. I do vehicles, Mezcos. I got about 4 or 5 lightsabers behind me, Legos, statues, Hot Toys, Funko Pops, props. Like, I have my light up
Stuart Bowman's.
Is that
a different one?
Is that the one from like 1982?
Hold on,
I think he has that one too.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
Yeah, the one from 82 is
We're
smaller.
gonna supersize him.
This is 85. This is 85.
Okay.
This is 2026. A little bit bigger.
Yep.
A lot of
For
it.
adult
Holy
hands.
shit.
Yes.
For adult hands.
And there's a
No
real
hands for the
metal
kids.
one right there. So
There's a real one right there.
Yeah.
Is it sharp?
Hey, Khalil.
No, it's not sharpened. I like props, so like I bought a copy of the Grail Diary from Indiana Jones.
That's
So cool.
What else I got? I got Thor's hammer, Stormbreaker, Captain Carter shields, Loki scepter.
Do you cosplay?
Yeah.
Boba's helmet.
Bubba's helmet.
Mando.
Mando's helmet.
Mando's helmet. Yeah.
Iron Man's over there. Magneto. I've got all the different props for the movies, like this one.
Oh,
So-
cool.
Don't
Right.
drop
I
it.
was really, I swear to God, I was really.
Don't try.
Is that a Pokeball?
No.
No, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians. Yeah.
Yep.
figured.
Hey, Khalil. That 85 sort of omens.
Yep.
We're gonna need to talk about that because that's the toy that I lost when I was a kid in this hotel room at a La Quinta Inn on 85, right off of maybe it was like Bethel Road in Malden, South Carolina.
Oh, I bought that one in Massachusetts.
Well,
so
yeah, but if you're willing to sell it,
I'm not. I need a cap for it. Thundercats is a no fly. I do have a Thunder Tank. You want to buy a Thunder Tank? I have 2 Thunder Tanks. I was buying
No.
2 of everything.
that's except for that 85 sword.
Welcome to Plastic Jimmy, also known as Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah, right.
I know,
Okay,
right?
so back to toys.
So a little bit of everything, and then if you go into the 80s, pick a line, and I probably have it.
Okay.
This one?
That one.
Ah,
You talking about this one? This one's
I
fun.
think she is.
do it. You have to do it. You turn it on. That's so cool.
I just want the one that's a decanter and you could drink out of it.
That's a fun one. So, but pick an 80s line: Superpowers, He-Man, Voltron, GoBots, Care Bears. You pick a line, I probably have it.
That's
Is it
cool.
part
Care
of it.
Bears? Was it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who made Care Bears. Wasn't
Kenner.
there a
Kenner.
company? Kenner?
Care Bears there.
But didn't Super 7 make Care Bears too recently?
No.
I could be very wrong. I have no
They
idea.
might have
I
done
thought
like
it was
a reaction, but like
Okay.
there's another company because there's a current cartoon out so they're doing
Oh,
Care
gotcha,
Bears in the
gotcha.
toy aisles. But I mean, pick a line from the 80s. I've got some Joes. I've got some little bit of everything. I
and Crooks.
just picked up a lot of Cops and Crooks line. Actually, over the past couple of years, I've been going after that. And the weird stuff is I get stuff like this. I don't think so. I like the 1985 Wish Book.
Ooh, those are.
I remember
those.
those.
Are freaking cool.
I don't remember those. I was 1 year old, so I don't remember.
So like this has. Let's see if I can get the right page. Here we go. This the fun part is looking at it going. Okay, here is the USS Flag, right?
I remember.
According
drooling
to
over
this
those.
book,
And
new at Sears, 109.99 in 1985. 109.
109. You can get yeah.
These are fun, right? But what I also have.
Oh, he's more. Keep showing it. I'll be right back.
Yeah. What I also have is I've been collecting these things.
Oh, you can't show those. No. Oh, something else. Never mind. Carry on.
Not those kind of books.
The Trapper Keeper binders.
No, not that.
Oh,
So at Toy Fair now, you'll either get a link to an FTP site, or they used to give out little thumb drives with all the files on them, right?
Mhm.
In the 80s, there's nothing like that. So I started buying the toy catalogs that they'd give out at Toy Fair. These get expensive, but this is the 1983 one for Joe's. So it shows, I think this is year 2 for Joe's.
Yeah, you're with Doc and Destro.
So like this is the original line, how it came. I've got the 79 Kenner one that shows like the price list for Star Wars and how it was done. This is a licensing catalog from Mattel from 1986.
that's cool.
That shows you all the different things that you could get. Like they have like you can get the riding
Oh,
metal
snap.
cap. You can get the punching bag. You can get the tent. You can get the duffel bag. So it shows you all the different things that they had licensed for that stuff. Lunch bags. Here's the party set, so you can see what you get for your He-Man party.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I remember those.
So like I've been going after certain years for books. I've been hunting those and like keep track of like what I need. Price lists, all the weird stuff that kind of keeps the history of it alive. At some point I'd like to scan them all and put them up digitally.
Right.
That would be cool.
Be able to share those out. So
right.
Fun stuff. I love those. There's so many great memories with those catalogs, man.
Yeah, and like I've been getting stuff like this. Like this is Wonder Bread gave out at the 1984 Toy Fair. Wonder Bread gave out business card holders. So here's a brass business card holder.
Oh wow.
Made by Wonder Bread for Toy Fair of '84.
Yeah.
So like
cool.
I collect the goofy stuff like that sometimes too if I see it. Because I think that those are the things that like get lost to time.
Yeah, absolutely.
The whimsy.
Yeah, it's fun. I've got like Burger King, Burger King Happy Meal, lunch meals, Burger King Kids Meals, boxes and stuff like that. Yeah, they are. I've got a dealer that has a bunch of them, and every few months he'll put them up for me or offer them to me. I also have, they're not in this room, I also have the market research reports from Kenner from the early 80s that tells you why they picked what they picked for wave 1 of Superpowers, what features they added to Silverhawks and why they did it, how the market research worked out. So I've been collecting like the historical things about it. So
yeah, well, that's wild. That's going to be some interesting stuff as well.
That's a rabbit hole that gets expensive. I mean, some of these books were a couple $100 a piece.
I bet.
So
yeah, especially in the condition that they're in, they look fantastic.
Yeah,
right.
The marketing reports go for a lot too.
And like I
can imagine, yeah, I could.
Do you see yourself in some kind of like a documentarian role, just like preserving the history of it all?
Yeah. So my day job, I've been a teacher. I've been in the education field for over 20 years, 22 years, I think now. And I've been working in the museum field for the last 16 of those 22 years.
Wow.
And so I've got a museum mentality of like creating like a catalog and a collection.
Archivist or archivist. Archivist, I think.
I don't know all the ins and outs of like archiving, and my friends that are in archivists usually yell at me and be like, that's not good preservation. Like I'll eat lunch at my desk sometimes while I'm sitting here working.
Right.
The books are here and they should not be that close.
We all do.
Do that.
But I'll jump ahead because I think this question comes up. No, I'll save it. We'll see if it comes up. We'll tease it. Because I have a lot of stuff. I
know you do. That's why. Again, it's free roam here, right? So
this is casual.
The question that usually comes up is like, what are you going to do with all this stuff? Because I'm getting old, right? And I'm not in the best of health. I mean, I'm getting healthier. I'm losing weight. I've been, watching what I eat. Dropped 50 pounds already. So like, I'm trying to get
very good. Very good. Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's not always easy, but we keep going. But the kind of question came up is like, what are you going to do with all this stuff? Are you going to sell it? Are you going to? And I go, I've spent the last like 10 years getting back all the stuff that I sold off either after my divorce or as a kid. So I've tracked down and gotten everything I wanted back in my life. I don't plan on selling this stuff again unless tragedy happens. But if everybody was like, well, what happens? God forbid you have a heart attack and you die. What's your family going to do with all this stuff? Right. So last year I wrote a will, and everything gets donated to a museum for the public to have, because the museum that I'm thinking about is a museum up in Rochester. It's called the Strong Museum of Play. They have a decent collection of Star Wars. I've gone through their collection online. I think I have a better representation of action figures from 77 to 2026 than they do. They have like the KB stuff that like went on clearance. I have the actual good stuff. And so it's written in my will that I had written last year that everything gets donated to them. They get first right of refusal. And then after that, you know, if they don't want it, then people can just do whatever they want with it.
Gotcha.
But I'd rather it get donated either to a children's hospital or homeless shelter. Like, I'd rather all the toys that I have go to kids. I don't care if they're worth a lot of money. Give them a Mezco. Let them have fun. It's a doll. Let them play with them.
Yo, Joe.
What's up, 610, Yo, Joe?
Because it's not about the price for me. Like, I don't, like, it doesn't matter. Like,
oh, dude, my wife has strict instructions saying, call Ish. He'll know what to do.
My friends have offered. My friends have offered to come up and do that if anything were to happen to me. And I go, I swear to God, if any of you guys can all come up here and take one or two things that you want. You can have whatever you want before the museum gets here. But once the museum gets here, they get first thing, and then after that, you all can do whatever you want. I'd rather at someplace good that made a difference.
I mean, I mostly have the newer stuff anyway. I have expensive stuff. I have a lot of the import 5K and all that stuff. But it's just like my wife won't know what to do with any of this stuff. My kids will probably grab all the wrestling figures, and I'm okay with that. But like the Cesare, they're not gonna touch this, at all. And my wife is like, I don't know anything about this, but again, she knows Ish really well too. So it's just like I was like, call Ish, he'll know what to do. So there's a plan defined, like if something happens to me, there's a get out plan, like of how to get all the toys out.
Yeah.
No.
Are you kidding me? You know how much more room we'd have in this house if I didn't have toys?
I do know. I do know.
I don't think you do, Lou.
Here's my next question for you. Do you have toys in every room in your house?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
Currently, yes.
So you're catching up to me. That's good.
So kitchen as well?
Are there toys in the kitchen? Yeah, because I didn't bring my bag in today. So technically, yes.
Okay.
There's a bag of toys in the kitchen right now. Yeah, there probably is. I'm trying to clean out my office, which I'm in. You see the curated part. This is really clean. What you don't see is the space around me. So that I'm trying to clear that out. So everything's kind of moved out. I wish I had a Castle Plundar. I have wanted one since I was a little kid, Hendo, and they have never made one for me. So they're spread out throughout the rooms. But typically, toys are usually either in the TV room where the video games are, my office, or the basement is usually where the toys are. If I'm spreading out to organize, then I kind of take over other rooms so I can work on things and kind of spread some stuff out. But typically, it's relegated to the 3 rooms. Yeah. So
I mean, listen,
because I want to keep track of everything.
I've even taken over the laundry room at this point.
Well,
my wife knows it's in there now at this point. But I was like, listen, these were cabinets you weren't using, so I'm going to use them.
The ironing board is currently in the middle of his beautiful living room because there's no room in the laundry room for it. At least that's the way it was last year.
We have a 3-bedroom ranch, and the basement is a footprint of the house.
Yeah.
And so
I love Connecticut homes.
Everything is down there. So 90% of the stuff is down there. So yeah, toys in every room, but I live in
small apartment. Correction, I don't have any of my toys in my youngest son's room, but he rarely stays here anymore, so I'm super close to taking over. That's kind of what I did. My son's room became a catch-all for at this point until I figure out what to do with it.
Billy, just put the shelves higher than he can reach, and then it's decoration. That's what you gotta
Yeah,
do.
see, I in my toy room upstairs, I installed the wall shelves, or I didn't. I was the helper, but my neighbor did it. But we have 32 feet of wall shelves. So all the like the Mezcos, the high price stuff goes up in the air, so
Yeah.
away from the kids' reach.
Yeah.
On purpose, obviously, right? Like it is. Plus, it's great storage, right? Because it has like 500-600 pound capacity, so it works.
Yeah,
out
those
pretty
are good.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's too much. It's too much. They're everywhere.
It's interesting though, like do you see yourself as you're aging and getting older? Do you see yourself stop collecting and eventually start selling, or is this something you just like fuck it, I'm going to keep doing this?
It's so. I am lucky at this at this point in my life to have a partner that understands it, and doesn't. She's like, I thought the other day. The only time I think she's ever said anything about it was the other day. She said, "I thought you were slowing down." I think it was when I was getting ready for Tuesday nights extravaganza of an open mic when I pulled out like 51 figures. Which is insane. She's like, I thought you were slowing down. I've thought of 2026 as my retirement year, where I'm not jumping into Mattel for when they change over to DC. So this is my last year with DC with McFarlane. He-Man, I do the Origins line mostly. I wanted to check out what the mechanics of their new line is. But after getting this, so I got this in Trapjaw. After getting these two figures, like I am not happy at all. So like I don't want to buy these.
I saw them in store today, and I saw the He-Man and I think Trapjaw. No,
yeah,
someone else. But they looked okay. They had deluxe articulation, is what the box said.
Yeah,
I don't think they do. Like I think they look like they're good, but I don't think they're great. Like my Man-at-Arms, like this leg is just loose.
Yeah, that's no good out of the package. Come on now.
Like straight out. Trapjaw has an articulated jaw that can't move. Like why? So no, Shogun, you're right. I'm never gonna step away from toys completely. But like this year is my retirement year where I'm looking at lines going. Once I get the 3 Seekers, so I have 2 out of the 3. Once I get Starscream for Transformers, I think I'm done with Transformers unless they release a character that I don't already have. I'm not upgrading any more figures. So Transformers, I'm kind of out on. Masters, I'll be out on after they finish the Origins line this year. DC, I'm out on. I don't really do Legends that much anymore. Here and there, I do some, like just filling holes in teams. I'm slowly tracking my way out of all this stuff. GI Joe, I'm starting to cycle out on. So like I'm almost done with wrestling. There's only like 1 or 2 figures I want left.
Who?
Well, I want the Ultimate EO because I don't like the deluxe the Elite they just did. I don't think it really looks like her. But I want an EO to go with my Rhea. I'm considering Liv to go with my Dom. But like that's it for me. Like really. I want a better Obafemi. So if you want to say I want 3 new figures, that's 3. So if we get an Ultimate Oba, Ultimate Liv, and EO have been announced. So it's just a matter of when they come out.
Yeah.
Like so I'm kind of cycling out. I enjoy doing I call it Mafex. I know everybody says Mafex. I like I do because you know what? I got most of 83, 84, and 85 and 86 already. I don't really need characters after that. So yeah, I kind of do. So I like the Mafex Hush line. I've kept up with those. But that's a limited line. There's not many more to go. Yeah, my family's from Boston. I have family in Boston.
He's making the joke. Kaiju Daddy likes to correct everyone when they say Mafex versus Mafex.
So I like this stuff. I jumped into Mythic Legions. They're okay. I'll get a few more. I'm not going to go all in. But I'm never going to be away from toys. I'm just buying, even though it doesn't seem like it, I will be buying less once this year's over. So,
yeah.
different mindset.
Honestly speaking, like Shogun had mentioned earlier in the chat, like, I don't believe you. Like, I really don't. Dude, you just had a killer haul this past Tuesday.
This is true.
But here's the thing, so Care Bears, I think I only need like 3 more. So like, what am I gonna like? Okay, so I need 3 more. So then after that, I'm not gonna buy Care Bears anymore. McFarlane.
But what if they come out with a better looking Care Bear?
They do. They have current ones out there. I don't want those. I want the Kenners from the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm good with those. Like, I want that collection. Same thing with McFarlane. I don't think Mattel is going to do as good as McFarlane does as far as characters. I don't think Mattel is going to go as deep and as wide as McFarlane did with the 90s and 80s looks for their characters. And if they do, we're going to be paying $35 to $40 for elites, and we're never going to get like the Z tier. Like, we're not going to get Black Condor in an elite with better, cloth wings and stuff like that. Like,
right.
They're not going to do that stuff. So like, and that's the thing. I have superpowers. I have Total Justice. I have the Toy Biz DC line. I've got Mini Mates. I've got Legos. I've got DC Classics, DC Superheroes, DC Direct Essentials, DC Direct Icons, McFarlane's, DC Multiverse from Mattel. Like, I've got 11 different lines of DCs right now. I don't need any more.
That sounds painful, man. I mean, that is a lot of different lines.
Did you try LPZZ though?
No. But the Beast Kingdom ones had me interested. I saw the Beast Kingdom. I'm like, yeah. No, and Mafex. And I've got Mafex, Mafex. Like, I've got those too. So like, how many more times am I going to do this? How many more Optimus Primes am I going to buy? How many more times am I going to buy He-Man? Like, at one point, I looked at my desk. I had 7 Optimus Primes on my desk at one point in the last year.
That's insanity.
You do make a point, though. You really do make a point, because I questioned a lot of, like, again, like, being a collector of a lot of different lines, and then even like I collect wrestling figures, right? So you get all the different attires and the looks and all that stuff, and I was like, I started looking at my shelves one day. I was like, fuck, dude, I have like 15 Rock figures.
Yeah.
Why do I have 15? Well, he looks the same on most of them.
Yeah, just his costume, right? There's Barbie dolls, right? At that point, it's just Barbie dolls.
Right.
Like, I've got Malibu Rock, and I've got Professional Rock, and I've got the Rock as a veterinarian. Like,
At that point in time, you are buying male dolls for their underwear.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
Well, it's like Darth Vader. They've got I've got on my shelves right now, I think I've got 4 different Darth Vaders, and I've got a couple that are unopened.
Do they all look the same?
Well, that's the thing.
Not a lot you can do with Darth Vader.
There are tiny little details that are different from movie to movie.
Yep.
And it's a thing of insanity, truly. It truly is. Like, growing up, I had no idea. Darth Vader was Darth Vader. But then as an adult, we find out people have done the studying and everything else. There are minute details. So I've got, my A New Hope shelf with A New Hope Darth Vader.
The red lenses, right?
Empire, exactly, the red lenses. I've got the Empire Darth Vader on the Empire shelf. And I've got the yes. Yep. And then I've got the very first Darth Vader, the first helmet off Darth Vader, and the first Black Series Darth Vader on the Jedi shelf. I've never opened the newest one, the new Return of the Jedi Vader. He's still in package. I've got 2 of them still in package. Why the fuck do I have 2 of them still in package?
Hey, well, is it the one where the helmet comes off?
Yeah.
I'll take one. I'm interested.
No, it's not for sale.
It's a show of enabling.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, it's just not for sale. I wasn't offering. If it were for sale, we would talk.
I have 2 hosting. Abby,
you always have to take a shot.
Oh no, Abby set me up. He's hooked me up with wonderful deals. So I mean, if I were planning on getting rid of it, I would certainly go to you first. Absolutely.
I don't have a Vader in my collection because I have 2 bookshelves dedicated to Black Series. So I don't have a Vader where the helmet comes off, and I kind of want one.
Ah.
I used to have it
Let
3
me
times
look
before.
to see. Let me go dig to see exactly what I have. I will dig and I will see exactly what I have in my inventory, and I will keep you
I
posted.
appreciate that.
So
Definitely
I think
appreciate
that's
that.
where it comes from, and I've said this before, and people label me as a crazy person for saying this. I think all these lines that we have right now should die. I absolutely believe every single modern toy line should end in their current forms, and they should all be reset. That's how it was in the 80s.
That's a hot take.
The general life cycle of a toy line should be between 3 and 5 years.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you've kind of like cycled through all the major things that people want. We're on year 25 of Marvel Legends.
About.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like Transformers in its current form, I think about that same, like 20 years, 18 years at that point. Classified's going on year 6. He can't have his icons anymore, can he?
I cannot, no.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So I think the perpetual consumer that we've become is damaging to the community as a whole. Like this never-ending walkway of stuff that just never ends, and we're on the hook because we want to keep getting stuff. I think it's horrible. I think it's absolutely horrible for us. And I know everybody's like, no, we need more toys. No, we don't. You know what? Like, Superpowers never finished the Teen Titans. We got Robin and we got Cyborg. We didn't get the other 4 or 5, right? So what?
Mhm.
I don't feel like there's a hole missing in my life because we didn't get them. Like,
Right.
He-Man, they didn't do Fang or, all the side characters in Filmation. I'm okay with that.
Mhm.
We didn't get the Amazons and some of the other characters, all the Berserkers and stuff, and the Lunatics. When do you think the classified? I don't think it will. I think Hasbro will milk the shit out of this thing. Like, I don't think it, as long as retailers,
they need to, right? They own the property, so
They own the IP, so they should.
as long as retailers are willing to put it on their shelves, I think they're here as a whole. I don't think, like, Lenny, Tony, Emily, the teams, Dwight, Dan, all those, Stevie, like, I don't think any of them have this malice in them, but I think the upper management of Hasbro, Mattel, all these bigger companies, Super 7 too, like, it's about the money. It's not about making products and serving the consumer. Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing the things that they're doing.
Right. Their focus is on the shareholders.
Right. If modern lines die, and what's next? Here's the thing. I would love to see another company like maybe Jada take over Star Wars. Could you imagine the articulation in a Jada figure for Star Wars? Or Marvel, or DC?
But if they keep it the same, though, right? Like, the thing with a lot of things people don't understand with Street Fighter, like, you have you need the articulation to do a lot of the poses and the moves from the games and stuff.
Right.
But with Star Wars, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Not in
the
most
bigger,
but not in most characters. You don't.
I know a lot of the things with Star Wars is there are restrictions that Lucasfilm puts on as far as articulation.
Yep.
For certain deco and design that they're, for the longest time, what I remember, and I read it somewhere, I don't remember where, but like the 3 3/4 figures, the reason why they never did the T crotch like they do GI Joes. I mean, Hasbro's been doing that for years. They weren't allowed to. Lucas said no to that. They would only, they would only allow the T crotch rather than the balls in the hips. And it was, it was only until I think within about the past 4 years or so when they finally started allowing that to be a thing.
The Mando line kind of opened that up for them to be able to sit in the vehicles and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love, I think competition breeds ingenuity and improvements, and with no one else doing or having a competition for it, like, I think I think I can say this because I didn't sign an NDA for this one. I can say this. I got invited to do. I think everybody under the sun went after the Hasbro after everybody under the sun went after the DC license when McFarlane's was ending,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Hasbro went after it. And they made a pitch for it, and I would love to see what Hasbro would have done with DC. We've seen what Mattel can do with DC. I don't need to see it again.
Mm-hmm.
I think competition.
To be fair, though, like when companies are losing their license for some weird, especially the DC license, right? The figures get better. Mattel, when they lost their license, the DC line, dude, they were throwing out fire right before they lost it.
What
it was great.
McFarlane now.
Can I? I
Yeah,
want to add to
McFarlane
that.
now too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to throw a shout out. Can I plug something real quick? Like
Of
this
course.
isn't like
Yeah.
this isn't like for anything.
Go ahead.
So one of the designers that was on the Mattel line at the end of their run, his name was Jason. He's JNL on Instagram. JLN Toys. He looks like the old LJN logo. If you go look him up, he's going to be doing a Kickstarter this summer, and he's going to be making his own toys. So my point is, he was throwing out all those characters at the end of the Mattel line, right? He was one of the lead designs on the McFarlane line the last 3 years. So all the stuff they're throwing out there, that's like amazing things that we never thought we'd see in toy form, is because of Jason. So big shout out to Jason for fighting for us and the things we want to see. So same thing happened. Like he got let go when Mattel lost the license. McFarlane lost the license. He got let go, and now he's doing his own thing. So, but it's because of the designers and the brand managers that these things do as well as they do. But yeah, like listen, Playmates and NECA have had TMNT for the longest time. Like I want to see what Mattel. That's when I want to see what Mattel can do with it. To be honest with you, like I'm excited to see. Like I'm probably not going to buy any of it, but like I collect turtles too. But I'm done with turtles. I've been done with turtles for a couple of years now.
I only have the NECA ones, to be honest with you.
I have the NECA cartoon stuff, and then
I have the movie stuff. Yeah.
I've never bought a turtle in my life.
I have a party wagon that I have not opened yet. So
nice.
Why not?
I don't have the space for it.
Oh yeah, space, dude. It's
There
like
seems to be an empty wall behind you, though.
That needs
Where?
shelves.
No, that's not. What you can't see is behind the cat's lair is the HasLab Ghost, which is right there. And then next to that is the Lego Daily Bugle.
But what's on the wall?
Well, there's nothing on the wall.
Well, this isn't wall shelves, baby.
You need
plenty
shelves.
of space. You got
Floating
plenty
shelves.
of space.
$19.99 off Amazon.
I'm just gonna redesign my space.
I literally put stuff on the walls because I was like, okay, how can I expand? I have two 12-inch separated, like height-wise, right? So I can put boxes up, and it's perfect. Like all the Mezco boxes fit right in. Storm Collectibles fit right in. Mafex, SHF, I could stack them easy. So they work. The third-party stuff works really well with them too.
Yeah, but I like everything out and open. So that's the hard part.
I know, but you said you had stuff in the garage.
No, basement.
The basement, okay.
But the basement is half organized. Like I've got all the bins, they're all labeled, they're all organized out. So
Hendo's volunteering right now.
I might take you up on it once I get things under control. Not gonna lie.
Never.
Speaking of control. Oh no, I was just no. Never mind. That was a really weird random thought. My thinking is non-linear tangential. So
Go
for
ahead.
some reason that just came out.
Is there a follow-up though? Because it's fine. I don't care if it's not.
Oh. All right. Well, hang on a second. All right. Ready?
Think
All
about
right.
it,
So
Gus.
short answers only.
Okay.
One word. Favorite figure in your collection.
I can't do that in one word. I have to tell you what it is.
Most expensive mistake.
Favorite figure. What? Let me do them one at a time because I'll forget them. Favorite figure. It can't be one word. It's a superpower cyborg.
Okay, superpowered cyborg. Okay, most expensive mistake.
Again, I can't do these in one word.
Well, no, just your
Scratch the one word.
My
answer
fir-
on
okay.
instinct.
My first eBay auction Nightwing custom.
Oh, how bad?
$200 for a really bad custom.
It
But it was like
happens to all of us.
$19.99. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I was like, oh, my first auction. Let's see. And I'm like, oh, shit. Now I got to send this guy $200 plus shipping with a money order in the mail, and hopefully he'll send it back. So,
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
All right. One line you'll always collect.
Thundercats.
One line you'll never touch.
Are you trying to start drama?
Okay. Favorite scale.
Valid. I would never touch a Valid.
I'm curious about what line you wouldn't touch.
I would never touch a Validverse. I'd rather burn my collection.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That one in box. We can talk about that. So Grail you own versus Grail you're chasing.
I have gotten every Grail. My if you want to say the biggest Grail was the Cyborg Superpowers,
Right
I don't
on.
have any Grails anymore.
Right
I've
on.
gotten everything.
What is the
Gotcha.
shelf you're most proud of?
I'll be right back.
It's probably my cat's lair.
Yeah, dude.
That's
That shelf is
prominently
badass.
featured.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
All right. Most underrated line.
That's a hard one. Jesus.
I know.
There's got to be one. I'm looking around my desk. That is really hard. Underrated. Jesus. Mini
Mine is Plunderlings.
Mini-Mates. I think
Mini-
Mini-Mates
oh,
is a really
yeah.
underrated line.
I never got. I remember seeing them all the time and
Mhm.
thinking about grabbing one, and then just not buying them. And
They went like in so many different directions. So like there's Star Trek
Indeed.
next to Marvel, next to DC. Like you can just have
Right.
like a world of like, yeah, I think it went so long. It was at one point it was the longest running Marvel toy line ever.
Really?
Before they went under, and continuous toy line ever. And I think it's really underrated for what it was.
That's cool.
Mhm.
What is the most overrated line?
Pops.
No, I think Marvel Legends.
Marvel, yeah. There's like, they're like, here, have our new like brilliantly upgraded, super articulated Spider-Man for,
I think it was groundbreaking and world changing for us as a collector, but
back in the
I
original
think
days.
I think there are other lines that are doing more innovative things.
Right on.
At this
Okay,
point,
so
yeah, with you.
favorite villain figure.
Favorite villain figure. See if I have any villains around my desk. I haven't. I mean,
Please pick a Marvel Legends.
no, there's some really good Mezco. Like Mezco Deathstroke or Mezco like Deadshot. Like there's some really good Mezco like villain figures.
Oh yeah,
that
dude,
would really kill it. As far as
the Death
posing,
Stroke from Mezco is
boy.
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
The 5K
And,
one was better, but
all right. The last rapid fire with Goose. Figure you most regret selling.
I don't know if I regret it, but the one that most people would go, "What the hell?" I was 13. I wanted to buy more Toy Biz Marvel figures, and so we had a tag sale, and I ended up selling my complete run of Return of the Jedi figures for $0.25 a piece in 1991,
Yeah. Sounds
and they were in good.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't really regret it because I've gotten them back since then. But like, I would say that's the one that I go look and go, Ooh, that I didn't make a good deal on that at all.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, I'll take that back. The ones I regret selling the most, Lego used to give us minifigures when we went to press events, and I sold the first Iron Man and Cap minifigures that were ever made.
Oh,
Only
snap.
125 of them. I sold them for
Ooh.
$750, and I think they're going for like $6,000 a piece now. So like,
Ouch. Now, was that like a movie promo?
no, that was when
Version? So that was
that
comic?
was when Lego got the Marvel license,
Okay.
and
I
so their
gotcha.
first 2 minifigures were given out at that thing. So
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool, Ray. I'm the same, dude. I'm at this point a big fan of the DC Mezco.
yeah, so am I. Yeah, I really like the DC Mezcos.
I have yet to own a Mezco. I have yet to play with the Mezco outside of their 5 points.
You're missing out.
They're
I know.
They're good figures.
Yeah.
I mean, especially
They're great dolls.
I would say the Rumble
They are
Society is more oomph for them because they put more effort into that.
I think I have like 10 of them that I haven't opened yet over here.
Dude, I want to get like a Rumbler and a Death Adder so bad, but it's so expensive. Right now, nah, I can't. But they're so awesome.
I do have to do the giveaway for this show, so
Do you
Khalil,
have to?
I need you to close your eyes and cover your ears.
I know what you're giving away. It's fine.
Okay. We're gonna give away and this is from Articulate Empire. This is what is this?
That's
the backpack set
backpack.
Bravo. Let me supersize myself. Backpack set Bravo that we're giving away tonight. Hashtag Articulated Empire. I'm going to share the screen now. That way you guys could get in on it, and I have to go find the button.
The backpack sets are cool. Like, they things you can pull out and move, and they actually strap on. They are a lot of fun.
Strap on. Okay.
Definitely go check out our sponsor, articulateempire.com. He's got some great stuff. I just got a package in the mail from him today earlier, which had one of the Cesare, my second Cesare, Cassia.
Wow, dude, I've been checking and I miss everything.
Yeah, you got to keep it up on some of those things. Yeah, because he's got his inventory kind of rolls.
Yeah.
Now
It does.
he's got a show this weekend. So what I suggest, because and just in talking with Steve and everything else, some things will come down because he's going to be bringing him to the show. So what you want to start doing is like Sunday night, Monday, start looking at the site if there's something you're interested in, because if he didn't sell out on it at the show, it's going to go back up on the website. Not a guarantee, but
Right.
I've seen that happen before and been able to jump back on something I thought he sold out of.
So again, we'll have that running for a little bit. Articulate Empire, hashtag Articulate Empire. It's scrolling at the bottom. Make sure to jump in on that, and we'll send it out to you. Again, you have to be a subscriber. You have to be present as well when we pull it.
Also, Gibbs had a comment up above all the things. No, I'm not picking on it. I love the soft goods you make, and I love my Mezcos. So I have no problems calling them dolls.
There you
go. I grew up.
Go ahead.
So when I grew up, my dad. My dad was from the Middle East, and he had a very, very specific idea of what a boy should be, and so I wasn't allowed to have female action figures as a kid. I could have Tila. I don't know why. But everybody else, if he saw them, he'd throw them out.
Maybe he liked redheads.
No, he was just. I don't know why it was, but I could have my Tila and my Evil Lyn. I don't know. It was He-Man. It was early, but everything else after that. And so I don't have a problem. Let kids play with what they want to play with, like dolls, Barbies, whatever. It doesn't matter. They're all toys. I think, I wish as a kid I could have bought, if I was allowed to, I would have had My Little Pony and Rainbow Bright and Strawberry Shortcake 100%. I loved watching the cartoons.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
me too,
just
yeah.
enjoyed them that I wanted the toys from them. So I would have loved to have them.
Hey, look, I had a little sister, and she loved strawberry shortcake. So, well, I still have a little sister. It's just she's an older little sister now, but
Right.
but she was, strawberry shortcake
And she
like
still loves
crazy.
strawberry shortcake.
Every now and then, when I got her a few years ago for Christmas, it was one of the retro re-release that they recently did, and I grabbed it for her, and and she was like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen one of these in years." I was like, "Hell yeah!"
If they looked better,
But
I think I would go after them. I'll be honest with you.
yeah,
You will
yeah.
never forget that strawberry shortcake smell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those things smelled great, dude.
Right.
So yeah, I used to, I mean, my sister and I played together when we were kids, and played with strawberry shortcake. Most of the time, though, I'll be honest, most of the time, GI Joe was, blowing up the world. Cobra was
Always.
taking over strawberry shortcake, and GI Joe was saving them or something. But whatever.
I just tracked down one of the strawberry shortcake's berry houses for one of my closest friends, for his wife, for their either her birthday or their anniversary, and it proudly sits in the middle of all his GI Joes with Cold Slither playing on the porch. Like I just love it. Like I worked so hard. That was one I zoomed in for. Like I went after that one hard, and I got it. I got it for like I think I got it under like $300. Like
I actually don't know what strawberry shortcake is, to be honest with you.
Oh my god, you look it up, Bobby. Yeah. 80s girls line, Kenner. They were supremely popular,
and they all smelled like different types of baked things.
Salad.
Like
Yeah.
What's up, Talib?
So they smelled too? Is that
Yeah, they had a scent. Each one had their own scent.
Blueberry and lemon and
banana pudding.
I tell you what, the bitch pudding.
You said bitch pudding?
The fish tacos.
Khalil knows what I'm talking about. Robot chicken, bitch pudding. Come on.
I didn't watch it that much. I really.
Oh man, they had a whole run, and I think it was Katie Sackhoff that did the voice. I don't remember. I think it was her, but they did a character, and they did skits of strawberry shortcake, and there was this new character called Bitch Pudding, who would always just go look it up. It's some funny stuff. It really is.
No, they did some good stuff. They really did.
Yeah,
dude, all their stuff was like heckin' brilliant.
And them cutting up figures and adding parts and stuff. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Dude, I bet you that Robot Chicken single-handedly has influenced at least half the customizers and kit bashers today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, most of those guys are probably just like us, quite honestly. Except they got Hollywood jobs, but they're collectors and all.
Seth Green can buy whatever toys he wants.
Right. No doubt.
All right, so let's jump back onto YouTube for a little bit.
Yeah.
What are your goals for YouTube, your channel now, going forward? Since you're not, it's for fun now, right? So
yeah, it was. I felt like I needed to make a statement and pop back on and make a point that I didn't understand the landscape when I came back. Like this wouldn't have existed when I started. Nobody, like, you wouldn't have me on your channel. We'd be in competition. We'd be trying to do our own thing. We'd keep our own little fiefdoms of things. So the idea that like there's community here and we're just like the Tuesday night open mic, right? We're just sitting around bullshitting, talking about the toys we got, thoughts we have. It's not rehearsed. It's not researched. It's not meant to be, right? Like it's meant to be just real
organic.
and like hang, but just a hang, right?
Yeah.
But we wouldn't have put our hangs up on the internet. Like I was talking to Gaines about it. There was a level of professional. Just let me go through this so it's going to sound bad at the beginning. There's a level of professionalism we were expected to portray to get into the rooms with Hasbro and Mattel and things like that. And if we walked outside those lines, we were not allowed in those rooms. So we couldn't bullshit. We couldn't swear. We couldn't have off-color comments about their product and things like that. We had to hold a certain level of
professionalism.
You can send it to me. I need a fire starter. I will film it too. See, you want to know what I'm gonna put on YouTube? Send me that. I will burn it.
We didn't start the fire.
That stuff. So I expected the toy community to have continued on that trend. And it has shifted. It has changed. And so when I came back, I was like, I was the old man yelling at the clouds, right? And what I realized was, I can just be real. I don't have to be a character. I don't have to be like buttoned up and, professional and look a certain way and say a certain thing and do a certain thing. If I think a toy sucks, I can just say, oh, this is a piece of shit. And I think that's what's appealing to me right now is that like I don't want companies to send me stuff for free anymore. I don't want to get into a room at Toy Fair. I don't want to get into a room at San Diego. I just want to be an alternative to any negativity that's out there that's punching down or that's exclusionary. And I think that there is value in you guys breed a lot of community on your channels. I think there's value in saying what we do is okay, because there's plenty of rooms I walk into and I'm like, oh, I collect toys, and they're like, you collect toys? What are you playing with Barbie? Like, it's not no, and I won't do it on air. Sorry, Billy. I don't think that I don't think we always feel good about ourselves for what we do. I think there's a little bit of a stigma. I think there's a little bit of I don't know. I grew up in the 80s. Nerds were beat up. Like everybody says, oh, nerds didn't get beat up. That's all. No. I got beat up on a daily basis in junior high and high school, right? Like I was hurt. I was beat. They knew where to punch me so they didn't leave marks and couldn't get in trouble and all that stuff. So I want to normalize the stuff that we do, and I want to have decent conversations about the stuff that we do. And I think that I think I want us to be taken seriously, because I think one of the things I've seen in the industry as a whole is that Target, Walmart, all the retailers are running off of what we would call like 1985 software. And they're not taking us seriously as a consumer, and they're not looking at how we buy as a consumer. Target wouldn't be ordering solid cases. Yeah. Hasbro is a chicken shit asshole for swear. I can swear a little bit. Yeah,
absolutely. I've been saying fuck all night, so you're fine. Don't worry.
They're fucking assholes for letting Target buy solid cases of action figures. They should be buying them in sets, but they're too busy counting the money and to stand up for us. Talk to me later, Shogun. I'll tell you exactly why. They're not standing up for us as the consumer. Target, Walmart, Amazon are the consumers to Hasbro. We're not.
Right.
And unfortunately, we can't vote with our wallets because there's an addiction level here that a lot of us can't walk away from, and somebody's going to break. And the other problem is we'll get blamed if something doesn't sell. They're not going to say, oh, Target messed up or Hasbro messed up or Walmart messed up. They're going to say, oh, the consumer doesn't want it. No, we don't want it that way. And so I think my plan for the YouTube channel is to introduce people to other voices in the community. So I've had Lou on, I've had Abby on. At some point, I'll have Goose on. Like, Kyle wants to come on. Like, I want to have other voices. I've been having my friends that we talk about stuff with. My goal is to just give myself a space and an outlet to talk. If people watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not about the likes or anything. No. It's about the outreach.
It is, and it's about just having an outlet. Because when I wasn't doing this stuff, I ended up writing close to 2 books on the topic, and I was like, I need an outlet. I need a creative outlet, and this gives me a creative outlet.
But it's more profitable to channel that creative outlet towards a book.
Yeah, it is, and maybe someday I'll publish it.
Mhm.
You should, dude.
Yeah,
That's really
well,
cool.
I'm not saying it isn't. It's just
Absolutely.
I finished writing in January, and then this popped up in February. So this is my new creative outlet. I'm sure I'll pick it up and finish the editing process at some point. So,
Yeah.
but that's the long answer of saying I don't really have a plan. I'm just here to have some fun for the first
There
time.
you go. Yeah. Well, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's probably the best thing. Because again, this hobby is about fun, right? You got to keep it about fun. Otherwise, what's the point?
Well, that's been my point with this journey and dipping into the YouTube side of it. This is for fun. I just want to have a good time, meet some cool people, and let's just have some fun. Talk about toys, talk about movies, whatever else comes up. Fun stuff. Fun stuff.
Can we go back to Cool Race for a second?
Yeah.
No.
I see that a lot. It doesn't. How I say this? At this point in my life, it doesn't bother me, but it still hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I still get defensive. There's still a defensive side of me that a wall that goes up
Mhm.
that feels like I have to button up a little bit. So,
What's the
Yeah,
strongest
honestly,
fortification in your wall?
So
Yeah.
in my experience, when it comes to non-collectors who see like my toy room and stuff like that, like my wife was a big advocate. Like, have you seen the toy room upstairs? And they're like, no, what? And I give her a look, right? Like, I honestly don't want like non-collectors walking into the room, but I'll go up there, I'll show them the room and stuff like that, and their jaw drops immediately because it's like, holy shit, it's a room full of toys. And then they'll sit in the room for like an hour, and then I get annoyed because you're in my fucking toy room for an hour asking questions, and then they go through nostalgia themselves, like, oh, I used to watch this is amazing, how does this work, and how expensive are they? Like, it's like a whole like hour and a half conversation. I'm just like, bitch, you don't collect toys. Get out of my room.
but I like that.
Yeah.
Like I like when Goose was like, so what about the older sort of omens? And I was just like, okay, hold on a second. And like, if I wish I could do that with more ease, and I think that's what I'm trying to work towards in organizing. Of that, like, I can pull this out whenever I need to. I can go and, okay, here's the drawer, here's the box, here's the whatever. So that's more of a goal for me, and showing that journey. I'm still a little bit like iffy about showing people the mess at the moment, but
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's where my uncomfort level is when it's pretty messy and you're like, yeah, don't come over.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
See,
sure.
That's my biggest issue too. It's I have boxes on the floor and I get embarrassed by boxes on my floor. Like
I don't know anything about box on the floor.
Clearly.
You got stacks, dude, and that's worse than mine, dude. Holy shit. Talib, I've met so many great people doing this YouTube thing. I don't give a shit about the people in real life that don't collect.
But that's been the great thing. Like, Shop to Curiosity was a lot of fun. Hendo was there. I got to hang out with him for a little bit. Games was there. We were in line for like an hour talking. All my friends were there. We had a great time walking around. Like, it was so, like, that's why it's just so much fun to be around the people that do that. And so, like, having the people around you that also do that stuff. Like, you guys are down south, Goose is out in Colorado. Like, I can't hang out with you guys on a regular basis. Like, it's nice to have a little, group of people.
Local. I mean, I get that. I mean, again, like for me, it's easy. Like, some of my closest and best friends are toy collectors. Yeah. And they come to the house. We hang out all the time. It's great.
Yeah.
But I have that because in my area we got, I mean, I think Trey said it earlier in Zakanan's chat, 2,500 toy collectors in my area. Yeah. Where we all get to hang out and just have fun. So.
Yeah, and some of my closest friends, like, and it's funny to see how some of those friendships shift. I had a Cabbage Patch Kid. To see how they shift, because I have friends that were our toy friends, and if we're not talking about toys, I don't talk to them. And then some of them have transitioned to, if we talk about toys in a week, maybe it's once, but we're talking about all the other things in our lives: doctor's appointments, wives, nervous breakdowns, divorces, everything under the sun. There's a support system, but it came from the toys. So, but that's also been nice to have that kind of closeness.
Yeah. And
Right.
that's when you know it's really kind of developed beyond, hey Travis, thanks for hanging out. It's developed into an overall friendship that includes it started with the toys, it started
Right.
with collecting. So it starts with one of your favorite things, right?
Yeah.
And then when it branches into something deeper than that, that's pretty epic at that point, that changes the game, and that's the full friendship.
Like I would love to hang out with all three of you guys at some point. Like it'd be great. Like
we will one day.
And when I come, and
that.
the next time I come up to visit Connecticut, I'm searching you out. We're getting together for sure.
Absolutely.
We'll go to Friendlies. I hear it sucks now.
It always sucked, Luke. Come on.
Oh, it does now.
So
When we were kids.
the food was always, and ice cream was good. Service and cleanliness. Come on.
Oh yeah, no, there was no service and cleanliness.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
I had a buddy when we were in high school that worked there for years.
Yeah.
So we'd always go to his, and he worked at the Southington one, the one right by
it's still open.
Lake Compounds.
Yeah.
Is that one still open?
That's the Bristol one. That one's closed. Southington's on Queen Street.
That's right. Okay. So he was back and forth. I think the Southington one was his main one, and then he worked at the Bristol by Lake Compounds.
Yeah.
Or maybe his mom worked there. I don't remember it. Anyway, long years ago. So when we go there, service is absolutely stellar. So because we had an in.
Wait, you guys still have the Friendlies?
Yes. There's
Still?
you can go to 3 right now if I want to.
I've never even heard of a Friendlies before, so.
Oh,
It's
Friendlies.
a fast food diner.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. It's almost like
a own IHOP.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. With some of the best ice cream though.
Yes.
Freaking their ice cream
Peanut butter
sundae.
sauce is insane.
Oh, it's so good. So, and you can get this thing where it's in a bowl like this, and you get 5 scoops in a fish bowl, and you can choose. All 5 scoops can be different, and you can choose all your toppings. And
Shogun and Talib are talking
flying
about
out tomorrow. What
are they talking about?
They're talking about your comment that you had just made earlier. Even I caught that one. I was like,
it never fails with Shogun.
You get excited.
Didn't even catch you. I get excited about going up to Connecticut. Yeah, back home. Yeah. Oh, it's so horrible. Yeah. Luke coming, Luke going. I mean,
All right, let's bring this back up. Again, as a reminder, you have to be subscribed. You have to be present as well. We'll give it another 30 seconds. But this is the backpack set. Bravo. Thank you to Articulated Empire.
Hell yeah.
I was waiting for Talib to be in this one.
I don't have any class, Shogun. Ever. Yes, Talib. We are children. 100%.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and pull it right now. Good luck to you all.
Good luck.
Should I enter? No.
Too late now.
Too late now. Let's see who wins. Cool Ray.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Buddy.
Back to back.
So we're gonna do. We need to get Cool Ray a pile of loot situation. I think
Right.
There are a number of people that need a pile of loot situation.
Why is it a pile of loot? Because I ship it out very fucking quick.
I know you do. I'm just. It might be easier. That's all I'm thinking.
Is he still here?
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Cool Ray, you here?
Is Cool Ray still here? House Endo, Cool Ray.
Cool Ray.
Wait.
Cool Ray, you still awake? Wake up, buddy.
Wake up,
You just
Cool
won,
Ray.
man. You just won, man.
I don't
know you're
see
here.
him, bro. I don't see him.
Dude, you shouldn't have 420 that cool.
Uh-oh. We're going to give you one more minute. Come on.
Come on.
There he is.
There he is. Thank
All
you.
right.
You got
You
it,
woke
Cool
up
Ray.
from that weed nap just in time.
Congratulations. Again, we're doing another giveaway for the members only stream after the show.
Hell yeah.
Let me turn that off. There you go.
Exactly. Thank you, Travis. I'm looking out for you. I mean, that's all. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just trying to help you out.
Honestly, I'm one of those people. Like, if I owe someone money or if I owe someone something, I
Mhm.
want it out immediately versus keeping it in the house. Right?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you
Like,
100%.
it's just like no, like
Get it out
I don't
and
like. I don't like that
don't have to worry
feeling.
about
It
it.
gives me an icky feeling, and I don't like it.
Mhm.
I've always been that way though, since I was a kid. I was like, I don't owe you shit. No.
Yep.
Goose, is that applesauce or frosting?
This is a Brainiac protein smoothie that is packed with brain nutrients, omega-3s, and choline. Protein, no added sugar, strawberry, banana. Fruit smoothie with protein and brain pack.
I couldn't tell.
You can find that at your local Walmart. Delicious.
It's not off the topic to ask if it was frosting.
Oh yeah, no, but
No, absolutely not. Yeah.
And it's also not a bad assumption to believe that I would be randomly sitting here sucking on a fat ass tube of frosting. Very true.
Hey, listen, I'm not here to judge you, so
Yeah,
enjoy.
Yeah.
you are not allowed to judge a man for enjoying a nice thing of frosting, dude. Everybody,
I agree.
I know, right?
That's just as good as it's just as good as the cookie dough. Same
Cake
type of
batter. Cake batter is like the best. I would eat cake batter by the handful. Like, have it dripping all over my face. Why not? It's cake batter. Mm.
You've definitely gotten Shogun.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So you actually have to mix it in proportionally with butter, but you have to melt the butter first and mix it, then re-solidify it. Once you do that, yeah,
So
then
true.
you can make it.
So true. I'm hungry right now, dude. I'm
All true
starving
things.
right
I'm
Yeah, right.
starving right now, so don't even start with me, man.
I'm so hungry.
What about you?
Again, like Khalil mentioned earlier, right? Like he's lost 50 pounds.
Christ, Josh.
I've lost about 35 pounds, but I've changed my eating habits, right? Like I changed a lot. I exercise like at least 5 days a week now. And it's like I eat early enough where it gets me like by this time I'm fucking starving right now because it's been 5 hours since I've eaten. Like I'm hungry and I'm going another 2-3 hours now after this.
Dude, I have to eat like, I don't know, like 18,000 calories a day. Well, no, not that many.
No,
That's a
You
lot.
would be
Like,
you would be huge. There's
Yeah,
no
like,
way. You can't
I
burn through
know
that much.
it's
I know
it's
you're
called
exaggerating.
hyperbole,
Unless you're the
But-
Flash, then you're good.
but it is around like 8,000 calories. Like I am constantly eating, and I haven't weighed over like 150 pounds since I was in college.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah,
I haven't weighed 150 pounds since
college.
I was
Middle
high school.
I was in middle school or high school, one of those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in high school. I was around 180. So yeah, middle school probably.
Yeah.
48, and I'm like 143.
Yeah, I haven't been 143 since like junior.
Before we do
Wow.
the shout outs, Johnny Cock with a $2 Canadian super chat for Lou's going. You know which one he's going to play this time.
You damn right. I've been restraining all night.
Johnny, thank you very much for the $2 super chat.
He's
We
letting
appreciate
loose
you.
now.
Thank you, Johnny. This is for you and me.
Hi guys, this is Faces by Rachie here, and I just want to let you guys know that I love Figure Fight Club. Whoop.
Thank you.
I thought you were really going to mess with them and send them laser beams.
He did say he liked that one the most.
That was his favorite for a while. Yeah.
Mm.
So
There was no quarters 626. Abby, thanks for the Pink Seal Brigade sale. Didn't know you were also in North Carolina. Had to join to hang with a head. Dude, welcome. Definitely subscribe.
Absolutely.
Again, we just did a giveaway. We'll do another one in the members only. Again,
Welcome, no quarter. Congratulations on the pinky. Woo! I'm so jealous.
Are you high right now?
Well, I mean, it's what? It's 11:15.
But me?
Sounds about right.
Who,
Yes,
me?
you. Yes, you.
No, I'm actually more sober now than I was at the start of the interview.
Shogun.
Yeah.
You might want to see a doctor about that. Just
You
saying.
might want to empty it. Jesus.
Yeah, just saying.
Haven't you ever seen Van Wilder? Anyway.
Many times, yes.
Yeah.
And I know the reference you're talking about right now, and we're going to skip that reference because we're going to go to Khalil and talk about shout-outs. Anything you want to shout out with yourself?
Yeah, just follow me. I'm a Kastors Korner on everything. I lucked out and got everything early. So Kastors Korner on YouTube, Instagram. I do a show every Saturday night, 9:00 on YouTube live. Usually it's live. It'll be live this week. That's good. And I will. The JNL on Instagram is starting a Kickstarter this summer. So go check out his work. It's one of the greatest toy makers, I think, of our time that doesn't get a lot of credit. So go check him out. Go follow him. I'd rather you followed him than you followed me and support the Kickstarter, honestly. So
right on.
Hell yeah, dude. Before we jump on to Lou, Cool Ray 420, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Trying to keep that #1 spot. We appreciate you for that too.
Seriously, bro.
Lou, hit a button.
Flick
We're
that
closing.
Hi guys, this is Faces by Rachie here, and I just want to let you guys know that I love Figure Fight Club. Woo!
You know, I have that comic that she's holding. Did you guys know she was holding a comic? I'm just curious.
I dare y'all
never
to
even
count the
noticed.
number of comic book covers on the table too.
Never even noticed. That's excellent, though. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right here, but we'll show it off one day. Goose, would you like to do some shout outs?
Yes, I would actually like to use my moment as a shout out to ask Khalil one last quick question. Khalil, if people walk away remembering one thing about you tonight, what would you want that to be? And that's my shout out.
There's before you jump off, Goose. Shogun Omega with a 5-month member chat said, "Goose, can you decipher what the Ultimate Warrior says in his promos when you are high?"
Probably.
that
Yeah, isn't he the one that's like a brother, right?
That's Hulk Hogan.
no, that's Macho Man.
It's Hulk Hogan and Macho
Or I guess
Man.
it could be Macho Man. Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior will kind of jump around while screaming about the when the suns align and the gods of kitty cats come alive and the souls of his warriors.
All of a sudden, your mushrooms kick in.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Yeah.
I know, right? And fuck your counts. But yes, probably.
So, well, I actually kind of rate that as a maybe. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Pretty good.
Maybe.
Why not? Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Goose, you want to add to your goodbyes?
No, it was just oh shoot, is he? No, he has to be over here.
I don't even know.
Yeah, right.
I've given up on that shit.
If people remember one thing about you after this interview show tonight, what do you want that to be? And that is my shout out.
I really want to normalize the things that we do as a community. And I know everybody said that like they don't let it bother them, but like at some point in your life you were embarrassed by it. And there's no difference between being a football fan, a basketball fan, a NASCAR fan, or being a fan of this stuff. It's an emotional attachment that we have that we've shared with close people in our lives. So if I can do anything to normalize this and make people feel welcome in doing this, that you're not alone, I think that's what my goal is like to build, a community like you guys are doing that like really welcomes and doesn't exclude and make everybody feel welcome.
Fuck yeah, bro. Initial Goose Creations and the NOCO Toy Guild always has your back. Figure Fight Club will have you too. Dude, I got you. That's badass.
Definitely.
Thank you. Fucking
He's not
motivating.
wrong. Absolutely.
Lou.
Yo. No, I just want to thank everybody coming and hanging out with us tonight. I really enjoyed this, Khalil. I really enjoyed getting to know you for sure, and thanks for coming on tonight. And we'll definitely have to hang out again soon. Seriously, that's the kind of thing that I've been enjoying so much, and I've said it before. You know, our little community that's building and just having some fun with each other. You know, hanging out, and we've said it a million freaking times.
No
Love this
doubt with
stuff.
your toys,
Love
baby.
this stuff. Yeah, exactly. Have some fun, enjoy it. You know, talk about what you like. Hey, talk about what you don't like in toys. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has their own thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Anything else is, hey, look, tonight was great. Had a great time with you guys. Thanks to everybody who came out last night for taking the shot, hanging out with us.
I have a
Tomorrow
video
night?
for next week. I have
We
a video
do.
for next week. I do.
Yeah, okay. So we'll get into that one in just a second. Do the video for next week to discuss our guest for next week's show. So again, next week, 9:00 p.m. Thursday, taking the shot with Lou and Goose. Figure photography, toy photography, blah blah blah. Creators, whatever. I'm still no good at the closings. Tomorrow night, Men on Film, 11 p.m. with Talib on Talib's channel, Talib1980_collects. I'll let Abby pitch what's going on Sunday night. We all know Sunday Night Slam. We got some wrestling. We talked about that earlier. He'll give you all the details. Tuesday nights, open mic night, 8 p.m. Eastern. All the times I give you are Eastern, because that's where I am. Yeah. So that's it. That's what I got. It was great hanging out with all you guys as always. Looking forward to seeing everybody again very soon. Take it away, Abby.
Well, I'm gonna roll that footage.
Get the lighting just right. Pick your character. Set the props in motion. Find a dope place. Take the shot.
We were looking forward to that one for sure. Ben Dixon, some amazing photography. I'm looking forward to meeting him. I know Goose, you already know him. You guys are buddies.
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to getting a chance to meet him and like camera to camera or whatever. Be a very cool time.
Camera to camera.
Camera to camera.
Sounds a little kinky, to be honest.
I'm sure it does. And Shogun,
right.
go ahead, get your shit out. Go ahead, do your
Touch
thing.
lenses slower.
He's so good. Do your thing.
I'm waiting for it.
No,
Don't
but
disappoint me,
again,
Shogun.
Khalil, thank you very much for jumping on, dude. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward, again, growing the community. That's what I will always push forever and for always. Because again, as Talib had mentioned, we have a show Sunday. This Sunday is Sunday Night Slam. It's our wrestling show. You in the chat get a vote for the greatest female wrestler of all time. We will be joined by Khalil. He'll be there. And Sneaky Figures. And of course Shogun, co-host, and myself. And then you chat, you'll be the number 5th vote. So we have 32 entries, 32 participants. Who will be the greatest female of all time? We'll find out.
And why is it Trish Stratus? Oh,
Shogun
won't be.
just said Shogun
Won't.
said in the chat that he's gonna push hard for Stratus. Let's see.
I would
The
agree.
coin's not going to save him
Stratus
this
too.
time.
Well, we purposely swapped it out for 5, right? So there's a reason why we did it. So
It's the only reason he won last week.
the coin flip.
Hey, no, Bret Hart was in my list.
Bret Hart
Who's the
won
one that
last
put-
week. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
the winner.
Bret Hart was on my
But
list.
it was due to a
But-
coin flip. That's why.
I know that was just insanity. I honestly didn't expect Bret to be the one to go to the end, but
As long as AJ Styles didn't win, I'm happy.
I mean, to be fair, Bret Hart.
I don't
is,
like you anymore, Khalil.
is-
Oh no, it's because Shogun was pushing him.
You are
Oh.
my favorite cock,
I
John.
love AJ
is
Styles.
excellent.
AJ Styles doesn't live very far from me. He only lives about 45
They're
minutes
like,
from me.
they're like neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shogun.
My-
Bret wasn't even mine.
My buddy approved his loan a few years ago for his new car. So that's,
Wow.
His next one should come with a condition of he has to be on Sunday Night Slam.
Right? I would love to
Yes.
have Bret Hart on. But again, going back to the shows. Okay, so we got Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Monday, 10:15 p.m. Eastern for Decepticast, hosted by Talib and Anna. Tuesdays are open mic. Again, we'll put the link out in the chat. You guys are all welcome to join in and talk toys with us. Thursdays is Taking the Shot, hosted by Lou and Goose. Fridays is this show, Plastic Journey. It's our interview show. Next Friday, our guest is going to be...
We collect the Mezcos and Marvel Legends and even the third parties. We shop the Legos and McFarlane's and we even check out the Barbies. We hunt to Walmart and at Target and anywhere with toys. We help each other out because we do it for the boys. Welcome to the Plastic Journey Podcast.
Articulated Ninja will be joining us next week, and we will find out about his plastic journey.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be an exciting one. Again, for the members, thank you guys for being here. Thank you everyone for being here. The replay squad as well. Members, tune in for the after show. Give us about... Lou, how many minutes do you want to give them?
20 minutes. 25.
20 minutes. 25, okay. 15 to 25 minutes. We'll throw the link out, as we always do. It'll be an open mic style, so we'll have some fun. But we'll throw the link out, and you're going to come chit chat, and we'll talk toys. And again, we're doing another giveaway for members. Members will always get a giveaway. That's always been the thing ever since we became eligible for members. So again, thank you very much for tuning in. Khalil, appreciate you jumping on, dude. This was a lot of fun.
It was a great time. Thank you guys for having me. We really appreciate it.
Thank you to, again, the viewers, the watchers, the replay squad. Thank you to Lou and Goose and Talib being in the chat. Hopefully he'll show up for members.
Hell yeah.
And have a good night. We'll see you on the next one. And I would personally like to say community.
Acknowledge community.
Community.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures and talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club, stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just to see you later. In the meantime, go check out another creator. So keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.